Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Revising Ryutama, as we continue the story from last week. Before I hand over to Sam, who's going to do the introductions today, please take a moment to check out the links which are being spammed in chat right now. The latest thing is the Streamlabs merch, which is now up, and we've got some new things coming to that as well, but at the moment we've just got t-shirts on there. Also check out our social links, all of our places you can support us, sponsor information, and websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount using our special codes. It really does help us out if you go and visit those sites. The traffic coming from us helps. Thank you. And big thank you to Major Press and Bird and the Storm Publishing, who make this all possible with their sponsorships. Sam, why don't you say hello and introduce everyone? Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, so I'm Sam, at Smallish Sam. I will be playing young Philip Guy today, who is not prepared for anything, but will apparently roll with it. I don't have anything on my screen. My Twitch decided to not be cool today, and so I'm going to go in the order that I see things on Zoom. Might be out of order, sorry. So I'm going to go and, Jess, do you want to tell us who you're playing and where people can find you on the internets?
Sure thing. Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me at go_JG on Twitch and Twitter, and today I am playing Terrell. I think that's all I'm allowed to say for now.
Cool. That's not, yep, I'm completely okay with this. I guess we will next go to Rachel.
Me, my goodness. Hi, yes, I am Rachel. I am playing Kayo, who is prepared for everything. She thinks it's going to be fine, and she's going to take care of Young, and we're all going to be very, very happy. And that's about it. I can't wait.
Oh, I hope, yes, Young looks very much forward to you carrying him the whole time, both emotionally and physically.
I can't carry your anxieties, but I can carry you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can carry my anxieties. Okay, so on that note, let's go to Potato.
Hi, I have Potato Hollow on, Potato Hollow on Twitter and Potato Hollow on Twitch, and today I will be playing Sakura, the medical officer.
Cool.
I'm happy.
Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we will go to Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Hoadley. I sometimes talk about things there. And today I'm playing Valiant Gray. How y'all doing?
Great. Back to you, Scrat.
Thank you so much, Sam. Like a pro. Introducing things. I love it. I'm looking forward to your own special brand of intros and things next season. I genuinely cannot wait. It's going to be great. Anyone who didn't know, Sam's going to be DMing next season. So you can catch that Mondays, 1 p.m. EST, starting from the second week of April. We won't tell you anything about the campaign.
Is it one
yet.
or is it two?
It's 2. Thank you. I'm terrible. I can't even remember my own name half the time. No, I if any of you were keeping up with my Twitter feed, I didn't manage to sleep yesterday. So instead of doing my normal prep between sessions, I got an hour's nap. And now I'm incredibly disorientated. But I feel great. So, without further ado, we will bring our 3 guests in shortly. First of all, we pan back into that little campfire with Young and Kayo. Would either of you like to give me a brief recap of what happened last week? I think since Sam did the intro, Rachel, I might look to you, but if you don't want to do it, I can by all means recap.
Well, I guess the last thing, it was a lot of things to remember, but I think the most notable one was that, firstly, it started to feel like a game of Call of Cthulhu, because as we were walking along in another strange iteration of Young's old living quarters in the Berlin Alps, I believe. Is that correct? Probably. I don't know. Kayo didn't know, so we went for a walk to try and settle our heads after some conversations about actually wanting to go home, and it got pretty emotional. And as we did so, a strange oozing fish person attempted to grab Young as we walked down by the side of a river. Of course, we followed upriver, following white rabbits, which Young was not happy with at all. And we then encountered our wonderful friend, Sam, the black evil dragon, who tried to kill all of us. And, however, the white rabbits sort of leapt to our aid, and we were, in a way, saved from meeting goodness knows what sort of fate by a woman named, was it Telemachus?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I remembered it right.
Yeah.
Yes. A sort of probably mid-20s, maybe pushing 30 woman named Telemachus.
Who might be familiar to some, who then explained that neither of us were indeed from the world we believed we were, and led us off through another portal to goodness knows where. And that's more or less where we ended off, I believe, last time.
It will be the first time that your teleporting doesn't take you straight to your location. Telemachus seems to have complete control over portaling and transportation. With use of her wristband, you walk along a tunnel. It's sort of like, like the Tunnel of Love style things, where like you go through on a boat and there's like water everywhere. It's sort of like that, except with a path.
Rowers keep on rowing, huh?
Yeah. And she's walking along going, so, essentially, if you're up for it, I'd very much like you to help me resolve some situations.
Does that include our situation?
Can do.
I mean, I would rather like it to.
What does this resolving entail?
Well, we'll be visiting a space and time which is critical. And ensuring that things happen a certain way to make sure that I'm found by the right people at the right time.
Found? Are you on the run?
Are you lost? Do you need directions?
Don't ask Young for directions.
No, don't worry. I'm making this direction check. She says. My question is, though, how exactly would you like your situation resolved? Would you just like to be slotted back into your home world? Is that...
Oh, I don't think I'm. Well, I was ready to go home, and now I don't know anything. I mean, you say we're not from the place that we thought we were, but
Yeah, no. Well, to be fair, though, you were taken very young to see if you'd assimilate nicely,
Well,
and it seems you have.
what about my brother? My family?
Carers, family, guardians. These are all things. Thank you very much, Katie Faze, for that 2,500 bits.
I mean, you've got to understand that. I mean, I had a twin, and it's you have to give some time to get used to the fact that that was all a lie. It's not like I was just adopted or something. We were twins.
The twin isn't a lie. You are twins. That's true. It's not your only twin.
Wait. What? How many kids are you shipping to different dimensions?
Oh no, it's not me doing it. This was part of my Young, I mentioned that your last name.
Yeah, Greenway.
Yes, well, you are directly related to the person who both invents the time machine. That's cool, right? That's good. And also directly related to the person who breaks time and releases a horrific disease upon all of the known universes.
Now, when you say related, who is that?
My name is Telemachus Greenway.
Wait, are you the one that broke everything? Is this all your fault?
Wait. How are you focusing on that? How are you two related? Are you like his great-great-great-granddaughter or something?
No, we're a little closer than that.
Great-granddaughter? Daughter?
Well, I've never actually had a partner. You're my secret brother. Surprise! Yay! Thought I'd never find you again.
I guess it's surprise sibling day. Woo! Everyone celebrate!
I mean, why did you wait to tell me this till now?
Well, if you freak out before we start portaling, then it can displace the temporal disruptions, and I didn't want that.
Yeah, but why did you wait to tell me this till now?
Well, I mean, I only just found you because of all of the mess.
And what about all the other people who are spread across different dimensions? Do they just stay where they are, not knowing why they're there?
Well, that's the interesting thing. Not really, but kind of.
But what does this even achieve? What are you trying to... I mean, Why plot people into random time and space anyway? What?
Okay, look. We're nearly there. So I'll give you the speed breakdown. Terrible disease created by my grandfather destroys everything. I found out about Secret Brother, and Secret Brother, I kind of pressed a random button and sent you off into time and space, and now I found you again, so I'm really a good guy in all of this. And Kaio, you're kind of a experimental project to see if they could recreate the effects that they made to create my mother and me.
Oh, good! That's great to know. I feel well adjusted, and I have a perfect idea of my existence in space, time, and the universe.
If it's any consolation, we're not related.
Well, that's great. I that has a massive bearing on our current situation.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of glad that you said that. That would have made things real awkward.
Oh, why?
I mean, no reason.
This is just too much to process right now.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Don't worry, you're gonna have a chance to cool off real soon.
Thank you. Yeah.
And as she says that, things do start feeling colder. Well, here we are, and suddenly you are frozen in space. In a sort of sleeping position.
Can we move? Can we do anything?
Not yet. Why don't we go to our new crew members? Who was, Captain?
Hello.
Captain, fantastic. And data analyst, and, Potato, you took up medic? Medic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I imagine, medical officer, it's time to open up some more, some more sleepers to make sure that they are, still functioning okay and everything. And it's time for numbers S261 and S262.
Sakura will go over and press the buttons. Bloop, bloop. Hello. How is your rest?
Kaio and Young, you defrost.
Where are we?
Oh yes, I have sandwiches as well.
That did not answer my question. I have sandwiches is not an appropriate response to where are we?
More importantly, who are we?
This is true. I look at Kyle.
Are we ourselves?
You're on Argo 30. You're on Argo.
I have no idea what that is. Scrat, do we look like us?
Yes, you look like you, except you're wearing, like, space outfits. You're wearing, like, the boiler suit style white cloth boiler suit.
I think this is more distressing than otherwise.
Yes, you are Young, and you are Kyle.
Yes, we know. I'm just gonna try and stand up and get out of this thing.
Yeah, you do feel a little weak. Maybe those sandwiches would be quite helpful.
Sandwich?
Heck yes, thank you.
Wait. I would like to insight check the sandwich, please. I would like to
really
check for poison.
Well, before you make your sense checks,
Condition checks.
thank you, Gemsong, who's just smashed up a nation goal, enjoying what's going on. Before you do that, condition checks, let's see how you fared through the travel. Oh my! Oh, okay, we killed Sam. The dice killed Sam.
5. I really don't do very well at these.
No, you really don't. So, Sam, I'm just looking up the critical success to see if it gets you anything extra than the 10+, because it's the first time we've had a condition check critical success. So I'm just fumbling through the thing now. Condition check. Do 10+. They may increase one stat Yeah. Nothing special on the crit, I'm afraid. So you get to increase 1 dice by 1 size. Rachel, you're feeling a bit... Oh, sorry. Kaio, you're feeling a bit, maybe pallid, waxy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Now, these sandwiches are enriched with nutrients.
That's not convincing me to eat them, but I'm eating them anyway.
Wait, yeah, can I check? Can I do a, what was it, a sense check?
You may do a sense check. Although if you get a crit, please don't die. So the way dice rolls work in Ryutama, the higher the better, and I have a scale here which tells me how well you've done. And what it tells me about a 6 is that even a kid could do better.
I feel like that means I'm still suspicious of these sandwiches. And I don't know whether to eat them or not, but I'm really hungry, so
I'm
I'm
just
gonna...
eating them. It tastes really good.
Wait, what kind of sandwiches are they?
Oh, I didn't even actually stop to check. I just kind of swallowed it.
Yeah. I'm very particular about my sandwiches. What kind of sandwiches are these? Good sir. Wait, what's your name, sir?
My name is Sakura. I'm the medical officer here.
Okay. Can you also tell me what's in these sandwiches?
Yes. There's their special recipe. They are processed meat with cheese, fortified with all the nutrients you need for a whole entire day, and they are flavored with our special seasonings.
That's a lot of effort for medical food.
That is.
Yes.
Just eat it or you're gonna feel sick, and I feel like after you come out of one of these things you probably need to eat
Specifically for people waking up from these pods, because you are very drained of your nutrients.
If it's any consolation, I don't feel like I've been poisoned this time.
That's good.
So all of you in the room will hear the sound of a wet mop hitting the floor, a sort of sound, and hey, look, I need to get this floor all mopped up, and that means you need to get out of it. I think Captain said they wanted to see you anyway.
Okay.
I don't like this.
It's alright, we just stick together, look out for each other. I really had enough of space last time we came out here. I'm not a fan.
Now, if you could just come this way, we can do a physical.
No, I think we need to go see the captain.
I want to go see the captain first, please.
Yeah.
Well, the captain would be this way. Let's go see the captain, and then you can get a physical.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get a physical, but I'll take the captain.
Yeah, I already know I'm physically amazing, thanks.
Sakura directs to the deck, to the command center.
Before you arrive, let's go to Terrell and Valian as a curly-haired woman appears on deck, just walks onto the bridge like she owns the place, and says, hello, Captain? I think this is the first time we've met.
Valiant is going to be, in every situation, dramatically in a pivoting chair, faced away from whoever enters the bridge, and he's going to swing around to be like, hello there, what are you doing on my bridge?
Good question. I am here because of the Greenway Corporation have asked me to come across to make sure that everything is okay with your endeavors.
Everything is perfectly ship-shape Bristol fashion. Would you like to join us? I'm sure we can get tea. Avoid the sandwiches. They're very bad for you. Please come and we can discuss all manner of business. What does our wonderful Greenway Corporation need from us today, madam?
Well, actually, they've been doing some research, and it would be great if we could. They need someone to make a shipment, and they were wondering if you'd be willing to take on that sort of job.
Is Terrell on the bridge with me right now?
If there is data to be analyzed on the bridge, then sure.
Valian's going to spin in his chair, look at your works, and to go, Terrell, is that something we do?
Let me see. Hang on, I've just gotta check here. Yeah, I think we can fit that in, sir. I think we can do that.
Wonderful. Continue with your data. You're doing an excellent job. I'm almost positive. Yes, we can, whatever it was the Greenway Corporation needed, we can absolutely. Don't eat the sandwiches. Seriously. But tea, and we can talk about it, and I think we can do it.
Yes, I'd love to share tea with you. Sandwiches, you don't give them to people who wake up, do you, from cryo?
It depends on which medical officer's on duty, but probably.
Because I've heard that actually protein shakes are really good for people waking up.
Well, protein shakes are how I stay in my very excellent condition.
Or
That's all I ever
bars.
eat.
Just, you know.
No, never the bars. Never solid food.
That's an interesting insight, Captain. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this endeavor we undertake together.
No, the Endeavor's another ship. This is the Argo.
And as you say this is the Argo, a screen comes down, and a rather smart-looking Argo bot looks at you from the screen and says, "Did you want something, Captain?"
Tea, no sandwiches.
I'll get
And a table.
I'll get Blister to bring them all up.
Thank you.
And salutes smartly, and goes back up.
Best robot I've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, who are you?
Oh, my name's Alara.
Alora Lara.
Alara.
Very good. I don't eat tea with anyone I don't know. Please, have a seat. There's a free chair somewhere.
Yes.
Terrell, is there a free chair by you?
The data shows that there are at least 1 in 3 chairs that are free right now, sir.
Where's my bridge crew?
I think too many of them ate the sandwiches, sir.
Curse this solid food. Please, have a seat anywhere. If you know what the buttons do, make the ship do things.
Oh, yes, certainly. I'm trained in most styles of ship. And immediately she sits down and starts lighting up the board, doing all sorts of different things. It's like she's flown this ship before. It's really strange.
Captain,
Wonderful.
my screens are showing that we're running more efficiently than usual.
Well, I imagine having bridge crew would help with that. You know how good I know this ship, and it is not at all.
That's true, sir.
And it'll be
I
about...
rely on you, Terrell. I rely on you.
It'll probably be about this sort of time that Sakura will bring Kaio and Young onto the deck.
Oh, what was in that sandwich, man? Oh,
I told you we need to stop eating the food
I'm
that
just-
people give us.
but I was hungry. Who
Aren't you
knows
supposed
what
to
we
be...
might be thrown into next? You can't do that on an empty stomach.
Should be fine.
What's better, an empty stomach or being dead?
I never said the sandwich was killing me. I'd rather feel slightly ill but have eaten food.
I mean, first the risotto, now the sandwich. Yeah.
That risotto was so good. I didn't know it had been made by an evil dragon.
Well, you gotta be careful.
This conversation is audible.
Valiant's chair will dramatically spin around again to face the new entrance to the bridge, be like, "There are no dragons allowed on my ship. Did you eat a sandwich?"
I did.
Yeah.
Am I going to die?
No, but it explains your dragon hallucinations. Sakura, what did I tell you about solid food?
I'm sorry. I'm just doing my duty as medical officer.
That whole thing in the woods wasn't a hallucination, was it, Young? You saw that, right?
I
I
saw
haven't
it.
been
Did you?
tripping on sandwiches for like a week, have I?
Oh my gosh.
They woke up from cryo. They needed something to eat.
This is why we have the Soylent Corp protein shakes. Thank you, person in the chat that recommended that wonderful name.
Oh, and recently, Greenway Laboratories did a study that shows protein shakes and bars 10 times better at making people feel better than sandwiches.
No
It's
bars.
too late now.
And since she's turned around, she's managed to get somehow the navigation system to print her out a sticker to put on her chest, and it now says Greenway Corp.
New people, this is Alara. She's my most efficient crew member next to Terrell. And Soccer does a very good job as long as it doesn't involve sandwiches. Welcome to my ship. I am Captain Valiant. Who are you and why are you here?
I'm KO. This is Young. What year is it?
It's this year.
They are the new. Wait, I just woke them up from cryo.
Did I order that? Terrell,
Yes,
did
you
I
did.
order that?
Sir, I believe it is required to just happen in a cyclical fashion. It just kind of is done fairly regularly.
Is this because so many people died from the sandwiches?
What?
No.
I told you, Kyle.
Don't alarm them. Please don't alarm them.
I don't even have a family to tell.
Argobot,
Well,
Yes, Captain.
we're going to need much more tea and something that's the beverage opposite of a sandwich, please.
I will
Our
give
new crew member needs it fast.
Blister a hurry up. He's requesting a wet sign. I will be right with you.
Wonderful. Do either of you two new crew members know how to operate anything on this ship?
No.
is there a camera?
Have you got lightsabers?
What?
Oh, Kyle, I don't think this is Star Wars.
Captain
Yes.
would be
This
issued.
one was good. Was good at weapons, and this one is good at, well, music.
Weapons,
Fair enough.
music. This ship has needed music.
Yes, I would definitely give this one over here. What's your name again? Young. I think.
Yeah, my name. Yes, I'm Young.
Young.
Yes, I would give this one Young an instrument.
You know, I was a photographer, right? And I'm much better at taking pictures than at music.
I mean, you're also great at acoustic guitar. Give yourself a break, man. You do more than I can.
The deck doors open and there is the of Blister pushing a table across the deck without lifting it.
Wonderful.
I keep telling you, Captain, if you want music, I've always wanted to have a go in the ship band, you know. I reckon I could play a couple of things myself. I liked a lot of alternative music back on Earth.
Blister, my friend, you finally finished my table. Please, right here in the middle of the bridge. Also, do we have an acoustic guitar? Our new crew member Young needs it desperately.
I don't rightly know. I mean, I could check my quarters might have an acoustic guitar, but you know, it's one of a kind. I started making it when I was 15, and now it's kind of covered in my own personal stickers. You know.
Yeah, I'm good. I nope, it's okay. I don't need it that badly. It's
This is
okay.
true.
You don't want.
You can't force an artist to play music if they're not in the right headspace. And she kind of stands in front of you.
All the way across the bridge.
Very good. Terrell, is there a Planet Guitar Center anywhere in the quadrant?
But I believe if you could try and craft something with our I don't know how that would work.
I mean,
Curses.
Flitter can craft another guitar if you give him time.
We don't have 30 to 40 years to wait for another handcrafted masterpiece.
Are
All
there
right.
no other priorities on this spaceship? I thought this kind of thing was all, oh no, Klingons from the starboard bow, and oh no, the warp core is failing, and we've had mysterious communications. It's not, oh, thank you for my table, and can we craft a guitar in 30 years?
We
No,
are a research vessel. We don't have much in the way of conflict.
yeah, my
If there was
data
a
shows that we
disaster,
do
we
it.
would be dead.
I mean, that's a good thing, but after my recent experiences, it was kind of fishy.
Terrell, new data incoming, Argo informs you. A missive from a Greenway Corp asking us why we have entered top secret, their sector of top secret space. Please state mission and ship number.
Captain, we're being hailed, I suppose. Allura, is this what you were? I believe you must have put us on a very efficient path to where you wanted to go, as we seem to be there already.
Yes, convenient.
The captain's chair, which has magically now swiveled 180 degrees from everyone else in the room, spins back around and be like, Alara, let them know who we are. And he's going to hold this pose.
And Alara sort of looks at Terrell, who, has all the datacom stuff, and is like, just tell them our ship number and our business. I'm sure everything will be fine.
All right. Okay. Well, I can do that. Well, yeah, okay.
Wonderful. Kaio, you said you were proficient at buttons?
Buttons.
I said weapons.
Yes. Weapons. Terrell, do we have a weapon console? Terrell, we don't have weapons on my ship, do we?
We have weapons. We just don't usually use them.
Kyle,
I
find the
should-
weapons and turn them off.
I should point out, I have no idea how any of this works. I'm better with, I don't know, but not this.
Argo
Like
unit
swords.
comes down. And says, Captain, you may remember that we sold off our weapons budget to make room for extra life support in the cryo chambers for additional crew.
Oh
Oh,
good. Oh, good. No weapons. Okay. Kaio, have a seat at my lovely table and have some tea. Young, you
Okay.
do photography?
Yes, I was a photographer back in my past life.
Is that anything like sensors, scanners, or anything sciency?
I mean, it has all those things. I don't know all those things.
Argobot, turn on one of the science stations for Young to push buttons at.
No, thank you.
Or you can sit down and have tea at our table.
Yeah, I'd prefer to stay with Kaio, please. We've been separated for... we've been separated way too many times. And
Oh.
bad things happen when we get
we also have
separated.
coffee, espresso, and we have protein shakes.
I don't trust you.
The protein shakes are wonderful. They're how I stay in such perfect condition.
I
La-
don't trust you either.
Lara spin rounds. I truly do recommend the protein shakes.
Okay, we definitely shouldn't drink the protein shakes, Young.
Right?
Have you just got any, water?
Yes.
Argobot, do we have water? Sakura, do we have water?
Yes, we
Terrell,
do.
do we have water?
Sakura goes and gets goes and gets a cup and gets some water from the water cooler.
Perfect. Water.
Can I
Argo
watch
unit.
Sakura do this? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, of course you can. Give me a perception check as you do that. And as you do, Argo comes down, having been addressed, and says, "Captain, you will be pleased to know that we have over 250 liters of water on the ship, which has been recycled so far 40 times out of a possible 2,000 times."
I hate space.
Huh.
Young just
Well.
puts her hand on her shoulder, like consoles her.
Sakura will put the water in front of you two, and then say, "See," and get a glass for herself, and perfectly palatable.
I changed my mind. Go back to Spain.
I don't know where that is. Can we... Terrell, do we know where that is? Laura, do we know where that is? Can we drop them off?
No!
Do you have coordinates?
No, we don't. We literally don't have anything. We don't know why we're here. We don't know what we're here for.
I sympathize.
With minimum data, you will receive minimum results. So please let me know when you have.
Yeah. Genuinely, story of my life for like the last week.
Do you remember why you told me to wake them up?
No, I don't remember any orders I've given other than to have a wonderful table made and tea and no solid food.
Does the captain keep a log?
Ooh, I saw a button, and he's gonna lift a very nicely crafted by Blister coaster off of his chair, where all the controls are underneath it in pristine condition still, untouched, and one of them does say Captain's Log. He looks right at it and goes, maybe, and pushes a button, and the computer just goes, no records found, Captain. No, I haven't. Should I? Mother didn't tell me anything about logs.
Jolly good.
I would suggest maybe keeping notes in the future.
Sakura, you fed them sandwiches!
But I was just...
You should put that in your notes, Captain.
At this
Pushes
point,
the Captain's Log button and just goes, Sakura fed sandwiches to new crew again.
at this
And
point,
the
I
tea
just
and table are lovely.
grab Young's hands and say, "Look, we need to find Telemachus. This is ridiculous. They didn't tell us anything about this."
Who
Yeah.
is Telemachus?
Oh, you're looking for Telemachus.
Young and Kaya will know that the person currently answering as Alara, with the blonde curly hair, she's like,
Yes, we have no idea where they are. They're an old friend of ours, and they're very vague and hard to read.
Yeah, I think that Kaya's just I feel like she's still like a little loopy from those sandwiches. So don't worry about it.
Sakura will just say, Argo, do you have any records on a Telemachus?
Did I say Telemachus? Because I meant Telemachitis.
Argo comes down and says, no records on Telemachus.
Well, there you go. Not on this ship.
However, other crew members, and goes into a list of the 400 roster that you started with, going in alphabetical order.
That's quite enough, Argo.
Of course, Terrell would be much better at analysing this data into a manageable or maybe graphical display for you all.
Terrell, is that something you want to do?
I mean, I could absolutely. It's pretty straightforward. We don't currently have anyone on the ship named Telemachus that we know of. Our newest member is Alara.
Hello,
Alara.
I'm a contractor from Greenway Corp.
Right,
Oh, hi.
you had a job for us.
Yes, simple pickup and delivery. Do you mind if is your cargo suitable for taking live cargo? Livestock, that sort of thing?
I'm sure it can be. Sakura, you're a medical officer. Can we handle live things?
Yes, of course we can. we have the cryo chambers, and we have the cryo chambers. They'll work nicely.
Oh, we can absolutely handle living things.
Fantastic.
We currently have 12 open cryo chambers.
We can handle
Well,
12 living things.
Actually, that might be 11 now. I noticed that you weren't using one, so I sort of started using it as a cupboard.
4?
Well, you didn't actually give me a cupboard for my janitorial supplies. So I've been putting my mop bucket, mop heads, and all that sort of thing in there. Word of advice, don't put a full mop bucket in one of the cryo chambers and then close the door.
Yeah,
What happened, Blister?
The water all froze instantly and expanded to nearly twice the size of the bucket.
Huh.
Yeah, do you think we should just jump back in some of those cryo chambers and try and wake up in a reality that makes more sense?
But they didn't look portal-y. I've always had like portals, you know, and I don't trust those cryo chambers.
That's true. I'd much rather have a nice clean portal to jump through.
Yeah.
You get a message back. Welcome, Argo 37. Please enter docking bay 49. And
The captain stands up dramatically and points straight ahead in the same pose and says, Alara, take us in.
And in front of the view screen, you see a shimmer for a second as a cloaking device is disabled. And a ship that is much, much larger than the Argo appears. It's ginormous. It's like, for Star Wars references, it's like seeing an X-Wing next to one of the, next to the Death Star. It's absolutely huge.
One day, I'm going to command one of those. With my superb track record, I'm a shoo-in.
Huh.
I would tend to agree with you, Captain.
My data shows that is not correct, but that's okay.
Terrell, are you suggesting they're not building anymore?
I mean, I don't know. That's not in our line of ships.
Fair. Anyway, Alara, take us in. Or Kaio or Young or whichever of my new crew members are best prepared to pilot my ship.
I feel like Alara's got this.
Oh, I can pilot it.
Young, take us in.
Oh, just don't let them handle direction.
It's straight ahead. It's right there. The lights are on.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
There's a blinking light above 49. Young, why don't you make us a direction check?
Yes! Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm definitely sitting behind your chair, just like my fingers, gripping your shoulders, just like, ah!
That's okay. It wasn't bad. That's an 11.
Oh yeah, no, an 11's just fine. An 11, according to our chart...
Don't doubt me, Kaio.
An 11 is as good as a pro.
Look at that. I'm a pro, guys. I pilot all the ships.
Oh no.
And as you
Excellent choice, pilot.
As you come alongside the ship into this docking bay, you see written along the side of this ginormous ship, Argo 54.
Soon, she will be mine to pilot. Well, not me pilot. I wouldn't get my hands dirty. You can come along, Jung. You're a good pilot. You can fly my new ship with me.
No, thank you.
Fair enough.
As you pull into the bay and find your allotted parking space with great ease, it's like Young's done this before. You are hailed, the Argo comes down. We're being hailed by the ship's captain.
On screen.
And a smart-looking chap with in pirate says, "Hello, this is Captain speaking."
Valian's chair is going to rotate 180 degrees back around to face the screen. Let's go. This is Captain Gray. I understand you have a cargo for us, Captain?
Young, wasn't that your psycho girlfriend's name?
It definitely was my psycho girlfriend's name.
Oh, okay.
But my psycho girlfriend was also a girl. Hence girlfriend.
I feel like an all-powerful black dragon can be whatever they want.
Young, did you date this other
Right.
captain?
No, I've never dated anybody in my life, actually.
Careful, Captain. She's my pilot now. You can't have her.
Hey, let's not get possessive here, guys.
It's good to have you aboard the Argo. An interesting designation on your ship. Must be from the same line. Argo 37. Whilst you are here, we will have, we're working out the details of your consignment. Bit of a rushed job, it seems. In the meantime, please take advantage of our many education facilities. We have lots of places where you can stop to read or relax, etc. Just please stay away from floors 52 upwards.
It's a reasonable request, Captain, and we appreciate your hospitality.
What's on floor 52?
Yeah.
And what's on floor upwards?
It sounds like a third floor corridor situation to me.
Oh, that's nothing you need to worry about. It's just full of redacted.
I'm
Well,
familiar
that
with that.
explains
Many of
everything.
my reports have redacted in them.
I mean, many of the reports are redacted, so makes sense.
Fine,
Why are
fine.
the reports redacted? Wait, is the name Young redacted or the name Kaio redacted?
No.
Argobot,
Yes, Captain.
are the names Kaio or Young part of the redacted? I know many of my reports back to command get redacted, but that's because Mother really wants me to succeed.
Once again, Argo says, Private, Aaron Ayerson. Not redacted. Private, Adam Angelson. Not redacted. Private, Carl.
Oh, Captain, you started her up again. They're just gonna keep going.
But Terrell, I like the lists. The lists are very important, or so I'm
I
told.
mean, that's fine for you when you're like, to get you to sleep at night, Captain. I know that really works for you, but it's less efficient on the deck.
Can we just go aboard the big ship, please?
And Terrell, you know as well, you only need to write one line of code to find all of the redacted ones in one nice, neat little list. There's no need to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It actually makes the processing quicker. That's the annoying thing. That's the truly annoying thing for you.
I try my best as captain.
Redacted.
If you would like to
Redacted.
go aboard, please go right ahead. I'm going to enjoy the list. And he kicks his chair back into a reclining posture and just
Young, come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. Let's wait, where are we going?
I mean, aboard the big ship, right? It's simple statistics. There's more likely to be a portal on a big ship than on a small ship.
No.
That's how math works.
Look,
You're so smart, Kyle.
Oh, thanks.
so this mission,
Wait, you're what?
Telemachus has you guys came and sat near Telemachus when you were piloting the ship, and she's whispering to you. This mission is sort of important to you guys. It'll explain a lot, and also it's kinda critical to you.
Sure. Okay, we're in.
Okay, but
Let's go.
also, what's the mission?
Maybe just take us there.
Yes. I'm going to introduce you to Project E, and then we're going to save you, Kaio, and then go on a secret mission to try and find and save you, Young.
Yay.
Why? Okay. Oh,
I feel like I would have been so much
Wait.
more enthusiastic about this about a week ago.
yeah. What do you mean save? How? What is the saving gonna look like? Also, who said I need saving? I do not need saving.
Yeah, you said we just needed to get home.
Yeah.
She presses a button on her wrist, and the bridge freezes. Time stop mode. Okay. Here's the thing. Sorry, we needed privacy to talk about this properly. It's easier if I show you. She presses a few buttons and like a view screen just appears from her wrist. You see the SS Greenway, which is, I don't know what's just happened, but Sam, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah, My dog's like eye got like stuck, and it was really sad. But it's all better now.
So she brings up a view screen. She's like, "This is the SS Greenway. It's the flagship of this craft. We're looking 5 years into the future at the moment. You can see it's now flying on its own. The 54. However, this craft is where I am and where my grandfather is, but where you are not young. And as you can see, she zooms in as you see this black plague absorbing everything on the ship. Like this very, very, no name? No face? I've forgotten what it's called.
No face, yeah.
Thank you. I'm terrible at names. Very no-face looking gloop going through the ship, ripping hunks of ship up and touching people and all of that sort of thing. The only place that seems safe is the bridge, where there is... she zooms in. There's me. I'm controlling the ship. And in that cryopod is my grandfather, who I thought was okay because I was like just a kid. But actually he was controlling the gloop, I think.
I was gonna say, that's not a plague. A plague doesn't pick things up and tear them apart.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. So, Young, we're going to take you out of that situation before he starts doing genetic modifications and things to you.
Okay.
Wait,
Well, how am I there if I'm here?
Well, timey-wimey.
Wait, you're saying that in that situation, Young hasn't yet been removed from that scenario and thrown across space and time?
No, I found out about Young recently, and it turns out that actually an unknown figure or an unknown set of events removes Young from this timeline altogether.
Alright, and then I just want to check, what are the consequences of paradoxes in this particular reality?
Well, probably be alright, but try to avoid it just in case.
Okay. Great.
I feel like I already had enough issues with my existence, and you just gave me a whole new set of issues.
Well, on the plus side, at least that's validated that you did indeed have a crappy family, so you don't feel bad about feeling that, I guess.
No, Young. Your family's amazing. We're a space family. It's like the family you choose, and if you want, we can pull you into that. It'll be great. Like Alara is one of our mums, and it'll be amazing.
Apart from your granddaddy who sucks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know how I feel about this. Well, what's going to happen to Kaio, though?
Yeah,
Well-
I'm still not okay with this whole experimenting on kids and throwing them out across time and space. What the heck's up with that?
That's why we're saving Young from the experimenting. Kaio, you are a result of experimentation.
Great. Why?
They're trying to replicate... Okay, so basically, my grandfather devoted his whole life to trying to fix something, trying to fix all of the plagues ever, and created a super plague.
Okay. Sounds very arrogant and stupid to me.
Let's not even go there. I've spent literally my whole life trying to fix his mess-ups. You are not related to me, but you are an experiment to try and replicate someone who is resistant to the disease.
Okay. Where is that person from?
On the ship.
Okay, fine. And what about all these other people you said existed?
Yes.
And you just distributed them around time and space? Why? To see if they would continue to resist the pathogens of the era?
No. Because you were only created in this quantum loophole, so I figured there'd be enough room in all of the other quantum possibilities for one of each of you.
Well, as we've seen from the last week, that wasn't a good idea. It's just led to mess and confusion, and a lot of people got hurt. a lot of people died. So maybe be a little bit less gun-ho about your experiments. I don't think it's just your grandfather who seems to have a problem with playing God. I think it's you as well.
She winds forward another few weeks and shows you the end of the universe. It's a weird looking thing. It's a weird thing to look at. Essentially, the SS Greenway, the plague spreads as soon as it gets hold of the Argo 37 and its crew, and you see the whole universe turn black and die. I'm just trying to prevent the inevitable.
Well, Telemachus, all you're doing is convincing me that you, and I'm not going to include Young in this, because as far as I know, this Young has grown up without any idea of all of this.
Yes,
I don't
Your
know.
grandfather, you were the ones who ended the universe, so you should stop feeling so proud of your experiments.
I'm really not proud of the experiments. They're not my experiments. I am a child. I'm not a child, but I'm a child now. They're my grandfather's. I'm actually about 6 when the universe ends.
All right, well, who had created me then? Was it your grandfather?
No, it was his science team.
Right, well, they're all assholes as well. What the heck is up with this future? Why are you just playing and meddling with things? You have no idea what you're doing. I want to go home. I can't stand this place.
That is a good goal. Going home.
Right, let's do this mission then.
Young, you look a little shell-shocked. Are you ready for me to take time back, or...?
Yeah, what home do you want to go to, Kaio?
Like she's hovering over the button and goes, ho, 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 ho.
I want to go back to where I grew up, where I learned to exist, where I loved people, where I loved my family, and yeah, sure, it's just normal Earth, I suppose. There's nothing amazing going on, nothing special, but there's so much of it I hadn't even seen, I hadn't explored yet. I would much rather see all those places than be somewhere where people are happy to risk destroying everyone and everything and experimenting on children just for some vain fantasy that they can fix the world's problems. Because it doesn't work like that.
Really, really awkward for me, by the way. Really awkward.
Yeah, but
Well, it sucks to be you. Kyle, I just, I don't have anything back there. I don't have a family. I mean, I do have a family, but I haven't talked to them in, 15 some odd years?
then screw them.
I-
Make a new family. Go see the world. You said you love the Alps. What about the Amazon? I bet that doesn't exist anymore. Not here.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, but it sounds like I have a family here. It sounds like I can get what I always wanted.
Well, then you should stay. But
At the same time, obviously, I've admitted feelings for you before, and I don't want to leave you.
I know, but Young, I'm not even a person here. I was created, I guess. I was someone back on Earth, an actual person who was meant to just be themselves, not some experiment. I don't know if I could stay here with people who would do that. And I hadn't brought up any, like what you said before, just because I know I know you've been enjoying this, and I enjoyed it too. But this is too much. I can't be somewhere like this, and it takes me a long time to feel that way for people, and I can't give up everything I had for someone I met a week ago. I loved a lot of things. Love doesn't happen in the space of a few days. That's infatuation. Love comes when you've been together for years and you learn to accept things about each other that might not be perfect. You don't try and change each other. You don't... For once in my life, I don't want to make the impulsive decision. I want to be with you. I want to get to know you. I want to spend time with you because I have had so much fun. This is the best time of my life. But you can't make the most important decision of your entire life when you don't really understand that decision.
I mean, I kind of don't understand anything that's going on right now. I still don't understand how I'm here and there, and I don't get it. What I do know, though, Kaio, is I haven't had somebody to care about in a very long time. And I care very much for you, whether or not you will ever reciprocate that. And if you want to go back to our old time, I will follow you there. Because I don't know if I can live with myself if I don't at least give this a shot. And knowing what I do know and knowing what I have lived through, at least I know that I enjoy myself when I'm with you.
I enjoy myself with you too. And Young, I am here for you. I'm going to stand by you throughout whatever this mission is, whatever happens. I am here. I will defend you. I will back you up, and I will not let anything hurt you. I promise, because you do mean more to me than anyone I've known for a long time. I can't know my heart that easily, and I don't want to make a decision that down the line that hurts us both much more than making the right decision now would. Maybe we'll know. Maybe we'll know after we've done whatever it is we gotta do.
I understand. I kind of needed to know what we were heading for.
Guess we'll find out together.
I think at this point, Young kind of takes Kaio's hand. Not like this, but like this. For all of you who are distinguishers of that. And he will kind of turn to Telemachus and be like, okay, I think I'm ready to go back.
I really wish I had a button to turn me off as well. I'm sorry I had to witness. No, it was beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna send us back. Boop! And everyone starts moving again. Everyone okay?
Yeah.
I think someone mentioned a mission. I would like to volunteer my services.
Yes, we're gonna need to go up onto floor 54.
Yes. Y'all go. I'm listening to a list. You go about your mission. I'm sure it's very important. When you succeed, because I know you will, you tell him Captain Gray sent you.
Okay, I guess we've got captain's clearance, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Might need them as well.
Oh.
Nope, that was not part of my job description. I am not convincing anybody to go. You go ahead.
Captain, the cargo will require a lot of high security clearance, and it may require data analysis and medical inspection before we can bring it on to the ship. After all, we wouldn't want to bring on an uncharted case of some sort of foreign or alien disease, and or endanger any possible waypoints along the way. So we'll need to do a lot of data analysis, medical or insurance, and your presence would be most helpful.
The chair has magically again faced away from you. It pivots around, and one of the air vents is now blowing directly on the captain, who somehow has a long coat on, and he stands up all dramatically and goes, "All right, crew, this is our moment. We're all going. Sakura, you're coming with us. Terrell, you're coming with us.
Scanner.
Get your scanner, leave the sandwiches. Someone get me tea." And he marches off the bridge.
Sakura goes and gets tea for everybody.
Oh, hold on. The equipment of those kept in cryo, where is that stored? I might have had some belongings I want to take with me.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Sakura will be right this way, and directs them to the holding cell. The store. I remember now. There's a big storage. There's a big storage in the back with all the boxes and stuff, and it's horribly organized because they want because it's Blister's job. Sorry for the disorganization.
Oh,
Hey.
that's okay.
So you're all off on a mission then? Are you alright? I'll look after the ship then. Start by swabbing the deck.
From out in the hallway, the captain calls back, "Blister, don't wreck my ship."
He always says that. Like, I'm gonna wreck the ship. What am I gonna do?
I mean, as long as you don't fly it. Please don't fly it. Please don't fly it.
Like I try and fly the ship.
You did with my last one.
Yes, that's how he lost Argo 36.
And I don't want another one until it's Argo 54. I'm gonna take this ship.
Whoa, this is some aggressive language right now. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab my things, then we should really go. By any chance, are the various things I've collected throughout the rest of our adventures? Yeah.
If you can find them, probably.
Yes, they are.
Excellent. Then I check the katana, give a little head bow to Young, to say,
The katana is just the handle with the pommel, with the crossblade and pommel.
"Oh, holy balls! Is there a button on it?"
There is a button on it.
I press the button, making sure I'm not holding it towards myself.
White light comes out from
Ah! Young! This is just
Oh my gosh, it's so cool!
This is just redeemed this. No, it hasn't, but still, it's pretty cool.
somehow still katana shaped.
Wait, I want my axe now. If you tell me it's just a regular axe, I'm gonna be so sad.
It's not an axe at all. In fact, where your axe should be, you instead find a gauntlet.
Are you Thanos?
It's sort of a grey gauntlet.
I don't know what to do with this.
Usually they go on your hands, Young.
Well, thank you, I know that much. I put it on, I guess.
You've got it on.
Does nothing happen?
you-
Are there any buttons?
No buttons, but you have free movement. What sort of shapes do you make with your hand?
I don't know. Like, wait, what shapes can you make with a hand?
Well, you have a hand, Sam. Have a little play and get back to us with what you come up with.
Sam fails her hand direction check.
a fist or
Oh,
something.
as soon as you make a fist, the gauntlet goes very solid, and a laser line points out ahead of it. It starts like charging, like there's energy here.
Ko almost chases after it like a cat. Like, hop, no.
That
Watch
could
out, Kyle!
because after about 4 seconds of charging, you fly towards the wall, denting it.
Oh my gosh! I got super punch! I'm so strong! I told you. I've always told you I was strong, Kaya. Now you have no choice but to listen to me.
I mean, I'm listening, but I got a laser sword.
Now this is so cool! We're like in Star Wars or something!
See, and you said it wasn't.
Sakura, seeing this, will say, "Be careful with those, please, please, be careful."
Oh yeah, sorry.
Like Blister walks past the mop bucket, sees the dental wall. Oh, and you know who's gonna have to sort that out, don't you? Muggins.
Blister, did you break my ship already?
He did.
Yeah.
I'm not admitting it was me.
Blister just carries on past the doorway, mopping.
Let's just. Is it upstairs? Downstairs? I'm completely out of orientation here.
No, it's direct. It's this way. Come on.
Okay. Hey, you should totally try flipping the finger if we see that back there. See what the gauntlet does.
Oh, Young already starts.
You don't. It might be the ultimate power. You might destroy the ship.
We'll see.
Oh no.
What signs do you make?
I flip the bird, as people like to call it.
Well, when you flip the bird, you just flip the bird.
Oh, I'm pleased that your gauntlet has built in a vulgarity sensor. Oh my gosh.
I know. I want to finger guns.
When you finger guns, small laser lights do pop out.
You weren't pointing those at Sakura, were you?
No, I was pointing at the wall.
Okay.
Please remember that wall is all that separates us from the cold, dark vacuum of space.
Oh, I'll stop then.
Okay, mission.
What's the mission?
Yeah, what actually was the mission? Apart from very important.
Also, we have to go up to like floor something.
That would be the first port of call. Get to floor 54.
I thought we weren't supposed to go above 52.
I meant we have to find cargo area 54.
Oh, all right, this way. And walks in the exact wrong direction.
Well, we can actually
Literally
check
back
that.
onto the 37.
We can actually check that. Well, okay.
Ooh.
Walking back. You can roll me a direction check if you would like to lead the party, and we'll see how bad your direction check really is.
I want to make the direction check.
Yay!
Well, someone can support the direction check. So one person can make the direction
please
check, and
don't.
someone can
Please no
help.
one support this direction check.
I
Let's
support
see
this
what
direction
happens.
check.
Here.
That is a critical success. Unlike your worst skill.
I don't. I lead you. I am perfect and amazing at command, as I always knew I would be.
Yes.
Delightful. Now, does this mean I take them to a cargo facility that I am expecting to go to, or do I somehow wind up at floor 54?
You wind up heading straight towards the cargo facilities, and there is, in fact, an elevator there. And Captain Speaking meets you in person.
Captain!
Hello, yes, I'm actually off duty at the moment. One of the other captains is flying. How the devil are you?
Well, I'm just looking at this ship that I'm sure will be mine soon, once Mother finishes arranging things for me. But don't worry, we're just here to collect our cargo and be on our way. We're looking for Cargo Bay 54, wasn't it, Terrell?
54 is what Allura mentioned to us. I believe It was, we were looking for the Greenway supplies, is what she requested.
Huh. Greenway supplies. That's highly confidential. You must have lots of clearance for this. We're just running the numbers.
Of course I do. I'm a captain.
Of course. Why would someone like to make a sense check? If you're feeling suspicious, this would be the equivalent of an insight check. If you're not, you don't have to worry about it.
I feel like I'm suspicious of everything that goes on.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like Young and Kai are suspicious of everything.
And this was perception, yes?
Yes, indeed. No, sense.
Oh, sense. Oh, this isn't.
Use your Jedi senses, Kaio.
They're really bad.
They really are. So, as good as a child, everything seems legit. You're just going to be picking up some cargo, and the elevator could possibly use to get to 54 because that's what they have said. And Young, on your sense check, you can sense that the captain is stalling for time.
You guys, I think we should go. Let's
Yes.
go. Young starts walking.
Young, is something wrong?
Nope. Nope, not at all.
Yeah, this mission is time sensitive, guys. We can't vary on this one.
Sakura, I think Young has a cough. Could you see to that?
Sure. No problem.
Captain?
No, it's okay. I already passed my physical. I'm sorry. Okay, goodbye. Oh, actually, you guys should come too. Actually, I think.
Physicals.
What?
We never did the physicals.
Yeah, you don't remember doing the physicals?
You didn't do physicals?
She did.
And you ate the sandwiches?
She did do the physicals. She just for some reason doesn't remember. You did it right when we popped out of cryo. Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I did physicals.
Well, that is the time to do them.
But
All
yes,
right,
we
Captain.
really should get going.
Sakura visibly fakes reports.
Fisher as always, Sakura. Carry on. Captain speaking, I'm sure you're busy, Captain. Captains like us, we're always busy. It's time for us to get our cargo and be on our way. So, if you'll excuse us.
Yes, I'll just be right back. And they head out towards the room, leaving you in the cargo area alone.
Well, let's go sort it out then. Alara?
Yes?
Where do we go?
The elevator. We need to get up to floor
Oh,
54.
we haven't done that yet. Okay. I just march towards the elevator then.
I've not done this mission before. I haven't reset. Don't worry about it.
Of course you haven't done it before, Alara.
I just meant it's my first time on the job.
Never do it twice with me. Let's go. After you, KO, you seem to know exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
Good crew.
To the elevator. And I go into the elevator.
And you can see the floors only go up to level 51.
We should Kaya, we should go up to level 51 and then we should see if we can find stairs.
Unless there's a secret way to heat in 54. I swear I've seen this before. In movies and stuff.
Just
Okay.
hold button 51 down. Just keep hold of it.
Oh! Didn't I do that?
Who's pushing the button?
I'll push the button. I love pushing buttons.
You do.
Like,
Yes.
After all, the captain said I'm good at buttons.
Yes, you are, KO. Push that button.
Boop.
And as you hold the button down, indeed, it does get all the way to 51, and then carries on to 52,
I knew it.
53, 54.
Are we sure this is safe? I thought we were told not to go past 54.
No, we were told not to go past 52. However, they never gave us they never said how far you weren't supposed to go past. So presumably, because we've been given this official mission, 54 should be safe.
You see, I thought they said you can't go past 50. They said you can't go on 52. You can't go on upwards. We're not neither on 52 nor on upwards, so
This
we're
is
good.
true.
They are making very good points, Terrell, and this is an official mission from Greenway.
I don't know if that's how it works, Captain, but okay.
Terrell, if the bridge isn't on deck 1, they've built my ship wrong. Higher is always lower down. Bigger numbers, lower levels. We're fine. We just can't go to 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. And he's going to go all the way to 1 as he's walking out of the elevator.
Wow, you must be the smartest captain I've ever known.
He pivots, his cloak flares around him, and just goes, "Yes, I am."
My data shows that's not true.
Your data must be wrong, Terrell. And he pivots again and hits the bulkhead and then keeps walking.
I'm kind of scary to keep up.
Sakura whispers to Terrell, "It's better you just agree with him."
But that would be incorrect, and I don't want to be incorrect, so I think I'm just gonna keep pointing it out.
Could Terrell and Sakura please both make me a D100 roll, as we have beat 10 retweets and beat our follower goal this stream.
Oh boy!
Woo!
So we have new retweet and follower goals. When we hit them, we'll do more potions. Sakura suddenly feels a lurch in their stomach. You suddenly feel ill. Oh, here, I'll put it in Zoom chat for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sakura just suddenly starts to feel like, not like you know when you think you're about to start getting a cold? You've got that sort of like...
Yeah.
Some sandwiches.
Meanwhile, as you get onto floor 54, Terrell, your skin begins to gently glow.
Terrell, are you all right? You've never glowed before.
You know, you have a certain glow about you. Do you have a new outlook on life?
I don't know what you're all talking about.
Well, if we find any dark places, then you'll suddenly be like 200% as useful and efficient a mission.
Shots fired.
And then Kay realized it sounded a bit insulting. And I didn't mean it like,
Also, we've had a whole bunch of donations. So everyone has 1 reroll, except for Kaio and Young, who each have 2. So bear that in mind when we're making checks. As we get to floor 54 and the elevator opens, there is a lot of information to take in. We do
imagine...
Go on.
I was just gonna say, I imagine that Tyrell has out a little data device and is very excited if there's an influx of information.
A lot of visual information, mostly. Let's see if we can get you a special check for that. Yes, we can. So, anyone who would like to try and assess this information can roll a perception check, excepting Terrell, using their datapad, who can use job knowledge instead. That's in the checks section on your character sheet, and you just need to find the relevant one.
Please give me a good roll. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Oh no!
Everyone,
it's not a good day!
Everyone gains 1 fumble point
You're welcome.
that you can use on your future rolls. It just adds +1 to your roll total. Oh boy. So a 9's as good as a pro. A 12, you're probably famous in your town for how well you handle this data, and a 7 is pretty good. So let's work our way up. On a pretty good, Sakura, you can tell that there is a whole bunch of kids and adults on this level. They each seem to resemble each other quite closely. Not that they're all identical, but there seems to be schools of similarities, like all the kids with black hair look the same. All the kids that are this age look roughly the same. Sort of looks like maybe, something strange has gone on there. For a pretty good Young, some of these look like Kaio, but young. Some of these schools. Terrell, on probably famous in your town, you not only notice that this is almost certainly some sort of cloning experimentation project, it's called Project K. And these these groups of kids are being educated. They're being taught how to be people.
Scott, I'm picturing that scene in episode 2 where Obi-Wan sees the cloning facility for the first time.
I literally just wrote that in the chat.
And the captain's gonna like put his hands on like a balcony rail looking out and then just turn and just be like, all right, crew, briefing. What is all this?
Aren't you supposed to give us the briefing? Aren't you the captain?
No, he
I
doesn't.
rely on specialists in my
I believe
particular
that's our
field.
job, not the captain's.
Who's
I
going to
make
give
the
me a
hard
briefing?
You can listen
Wait,
to Terrell and
Captain, what do you do?
I make the hard calls and occasionally compose music on an accordion in my private quarters.
I think KO just starts walking out into the room, just kind of looking completely out of it.
Yeah, Kaio, on a fumble, you won't notice the similarity.
What?
I think
You failed your perception check.
No, I know. She's just.
Yeah.
What's going?
Oh,
I
you're
don't
acting, sorry.
understand. What are these? Why are these people here?
Well, they do sort of look like you.
yeah. It would appear that this is an intentional project, known as Project K, and it would seem that they are, cloning people, and yeah, I think that Sakura is not wrong in pointing out that group over there that looks kind of like you.
Where?
Okay, well, you're all from space, so I don't trust you. Young, what's going on?
Yeah, Kaio, I can't disagree. These look a lot like how I would imagine you looked when you were younger.
But like they are all young. I mean, you don't know them. And Ko just runs out into the room. She's trying to find someone older to see if she does recognize them.
All right, go scout ahead, Kaio. Kaio, go. Okay, you're going. Terrell, Sakura, why do they keep saying we're space people? Aren't we all space people?
I don't know.
Perhaps they are, what is affectionately referred to as landlubbers?
Should I be more nautical with them?
No.
I've seen a movie.
Perhaps they're used to staying planet-side, sir.
Oh, they're
Yes.
boring people then. All right. Keep an eye on them.
Well,
Let's proceed with our mission.
I mean, they're boring. They don't go out into space very often.
Wise as always, Sakura, but they're probably still boring if they don't fly in a spaceship like me. All right, where's our cargo? Alara, where's our cargo? Alara?
Laura?
Argobot?
Well,
Anyone?
I'm right here. It's
good.
literally the way that Kaio is going.
Oh. Good scouting job, Kaio. Well, after that.
Yeah, Young had already, as soon as Kaio ran off, Young ran off after her. I don't know if that was kind of assumed that he would do that, but he
I was
definitely
kind of
did.
assuming that.
Yeah, he definitely did.
As you round the corner, Kaio, you find older versions of you who are being trained in martial prowess. You can see a line of them using swords.
Okay. And she just kind of carries on running, just like stopping, looking kind of around, then running again for like a while, just seeing everything and not taking it in, and just kind of horrified by all of it. But like every time Young starts to catch up, she probably starts off running again.
There's a panel on the wall with project notes.
I sprint up to them and just pull them off the... Like, is it something that's, like, mounted on the wall, or is it, like, electronic?
Electronic.
Alright, she just starts scrolling and reading, trying to find out what the heck is going on, like, who this original person is, what is actually going on.
You can give me a job knowledge. A job knowledge, that'd be fantastic.
Okie dokie. Oh my gosh.
Hey God, 1 sec, I got that for you. And can like Tyrell just come over and like poke a few things and like then step back? Because she's clearly having a moment.
Make me a job knowledge as well, please, Terrell.
I hate space!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Hey God, hey, here we go. There you go. No,
What even
no
is a
worries.
17? A 17 is the best in space.
That's my data
And
analysis.
it's not even a crit!
So,
It's like anything you ever wanted to know is like.
and it's just
on
like,
the screen.
yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Tyrell has improved the operating system so that like anyone can figure it out and it gives you anything you want now.
This is what
Yeah.
she's done to all of Captain Gray's personal data pads.
Oh.
He improved it.
Well, she hasn't yet because Captain Gray has asked her to.
No, well, she did it. He just couldn't make it work.
Idiot proof that I'm the capital idiot.
Project K notes. Project K is even more violent than Project J. Their inherent violent tendencies seem to come from some sort of deep genetic coding. Best use of Project: create warriors.
Okay, but where is this person from? Who are they? Like, I'm trying to find like any mention of who the original, who she is. This person originally, or where the genetic material came from.
Genetic material taken from planet designation 23641 in Star System 64. The Milky Way, planet Terra. Gene pool, Akashime.
And she just turns and runs off again. She's looking for any kind of machinery. Just she's trying to find out where this is coming from. She's just completely isn't really paying attention to anyone else.
And there you go. You run off.
Young, does KO always just run away like this? It's exhausting.
No, but you should maybe get into better shape.
Why? I drink all the protein shakes.
Yeah, that's not good to do unless like you actually like work out, right?
Oh,
Okay, I'm not gonna explain this to you. Young is no longer running, but he is walking after Kaio.
Kaya, give me a direction check.
And Sakura's following Young.
And since we've all been running, can
There it
everyone please give me a travel check?
Oh, there they are. Oh no, so
Can I reroll, please? I will take one of those rerolls.
You can reroll. Remember, you can reroll at any time. Any of you can reroll any dice that hits the table. Doesn't have to be one of yours. Any dice that hits the table, you can call for it to be rerolled. Let's see. Travel check, good. 6. I mean, we're on a spaceship. It's not the hardest terrain. As long as you don't fumble, you'll probably be okay. Okay, you're all traveling fine, and you actually end up finding a door which leads to Project... It's just labelled Project K Initiation Room.
Kara kicks it open.
A woman turns to you in a lab coat. And she, do you have clearance to be in here?
Yeah, I'm Project K. What the heck's going on?
Oh. You must have many questions.
Mm-hmm.
Come this way.
I swear, if you try anything, I'll kill you.
I wouldn't try a thing. Sense check.
ooh.
Do we see this or?
You are running up to the door currently. On an 8, You can tell she's up to something, but you're not quite giving it away until red lights start flashing. And a blast door starts to come down behind you. I need everyone to roll if you want to try and get in the room behind Kaio, considering you weren't running.
Hard exercise?
Hard exercise. When you see the blast doors go down, it's going to be an Indiana Jones moment. I'm not sure all of you will get through.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Who
Wow,
called
Captain, my
I'm gonna re-roll that
captain.
again.
burning all the rerolls,
Worse.
and still
Even worse.
Hey, you can
Worse
have one of
every
mine.
time.
Gifting a reroll there.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Do
on,
I
potato.
want to? Okay, one more.
There it is.
Oh wow.
So Valian and Sakura dive through this door. What did you roll, Sam? You rolled a 10, which is as good as a pro, but not quite as good as Valian and Sakura. They get through the door, but the door closes in front of you and Tyrell.
Ko just takes out the sword, ignites it, and just rams it into the door, and is going to try and like cut, and is just trying desperately just like carve a gap into it.
As you push the sword into the door, the blade sort of bends and refracts off it. That's high density Durasteel. That's not going to burn so easily. I hope you understand. You obviously have questions. I don't want to cause a panic on the rest of the floor. So this is just a mild containment issue. I see you brought some friends. Hello, friends.
Tell me something. Is your neck made of high density Durasteel?
No, you could kill me in an instant.
Then I expect you to be clear and concise with your answers.
Yes.
Also, I'm a captain. You will answer to me.
That too.
Yes, of course. And
Is the captain in the room?
Kay, I am
Yeah.
fully aware of your martial prowess and violent tendencies, so I will be as applicable as I can to any of your requests.
All right. First off, who am I really? Where does the genetic code come from?
Yes, that's usually the question when someone becomes aware. Follow me, I'll take you to it. It's probably best if you see. Is that fair? I can tell you if you like, but you probably won't. Well, it probably won't make
And the
even
rest-
much sense.
Can the rest of my companions join us?
Yes, they can.
I would very much like to see this myself.
And that's an order, ma'am. From a captain.
Just follow after me. And she starts walking you along. And as she walks, she takes you over a bridge. And across this small bridge, it looks down onto another project. And she says, oh, that's one of the E projects. They're building a city. It's a city that can be dropped by a bomb and just... It should be really cool if it works. This way.
So it's an advanced terraforming?
Kind of, yes.
Interesting.
I don't know about any of these projects. Just take me where we're going.
Yeah, sorry, no tour guiding. Got it, Project K, please. I am doing my best.
I'm pretty sure that's not her name.
I'm sorry, that's how I was introduced.
I don't care what she calls me. What's your name? What should I call you?
Watson. Jennifer Watson.
Fine.
Okay. Just come this way.
Lead on.
And she takes you into a room where there are many, many, many little, pods. They're little, Kinder eggs. Just little pods with a little thing in the middle, and then inside most of them are empty, except for one. In this one, there is a wee bairn, shall we say. However, beyond that, there is an upright cryo chamber, and inside, Kaio, is your mother. Your Earth mother.
Where did you get her from?
She was selected by a process. I'm not sure exactly where she was where she was acquired, but
You're not sure? Don't you lead this project?
no.
Who does?
Well, that would be Greenway himself.
Why? Why? Why do you need this?
He's trying to cure diseases.
Yeah, I heard that bit.
It's a noble cause. So far, we've got up to 86% of the known diseases cured. We've even found a certain genetic, in some species, genetic strings which mutate in ways which can combat influenza virus for the diseases that mutate and have developed. By mixing different gene codes, we've found ways of making people very resistant to diseases.
And have you found a way to induce diseases as well?
Oh no. No, we're very against military applications.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Then why are you raising an army of me for Marshall? All you people say comes out as hypocrisy.
It's a disciplinary program. We understand that the subjects are growing with extreme violent tendencies. There's been lots of beheadings. We're hoping that martial training, it's been proven time and time again that angry or the medulla oblongata, regular discipline can soothe that. So it's a disciplinary act. Trying to cage it and bottle it up just makes it explode. We're trying to simulate a combat environment in a safe way.
Safe way.
Why?
Yes, speaking of caging, do you not think
Why
it's something to do? They're raised as... You talk about trying to prevent disease and better future, and you're doing it with thousands of processed and grown lives? None of this makes any sense. You're all sick.
Well,
I agree.
Did any of these people have a say? Did I have a say?
I believe contracts were issued.
Oh, were they? That's great. At some point, I think my memory might have been wiped because I don't remember a contract.
Oh,
And can they sign contracts when they're like 5 years old? I saw children out there with...
yes, no. The original sources, the assets, they make the signatures.
Well, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure their agreement counts for the agreement of all of these people.
Well, until they turn 18, they do count as their guardian.
So you've invented some wild technology to drop bomb cities and create a universal vaccine, but you haven't improved simple age consent laws? Well, that's not surprising, is it?
We're trying to engineer a way to repopulate the Earth. Or at least regenerate the population of the Earth. You must know that we're dying out.
Quite frankly, the way I see it, the way I've seen all of this, we deserve it. You're not gods!
No, I'm merely a scientist. Kay, I really don't know how to appease you at the moment.
I don't know either, and I think that puts you in a dangerous situation.
Yes, it does. Could I encourage you to try one of your combat drills?
I want the rest of my companions to come to be here. I don't see why you had to separate us.
I'm merely separating you to calm you down. If you kill me, that's one person lost. If the entire floor enrages, that could be disastrous for all of us.
I am far less likely to harm anyone if my companions are returned to my side.
Okay,
I would listen to her.
Okay, I'll head over to the intercom. As the door closes, Terrell and Young, you see a young Telemachus walk past.
Does she looks like the...
Yeah, was that?
3 years old.
Yeah. Oh, she's so cute though!
Toddling about.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's my sister.
Wait.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Nothing. No, nothing. She's so cute.
I feel that looked a lot like Alara.
I don't see any resemblance.
Dandelion of like blonde hair.
I mean, you just said that was your sister?
Are you good at keeping secrets?
I mean, no one really listens to me on the ship anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference between people not listening to you and actually keeping secrets.
Oh, why would I want to tell them anything, actually? No, yeah, you can tell me whatever, I got no one to tell.
Yeah, so there's been this like weird thing with Kaio and I think Telemachus is Alara. I think her name's Telemachus. I think she's my sister. I'm not supposed to be telling you any of this, but just don't tell anybody and then we'll be okay. I don't really understand the rules here. And they give me so many rules. And I'm not good at following rules. Okay, yep. I wonder if she's my sister and there's a young her here, if there's a young me here.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that, because it seems like, there's little Alaras, there's little Kaios, and I'm just wondering when we find the little youngs.
The red alarms start going off. Silent alarms. You just see red lights start spinning.
Oh no. I think so.
Generally not good.
Yeah, you seem to know a lot. What do red alarms mean? What do red lights going off mean?
Is this red alarm consistent with one that would exist on the other Argo?
No, you don't have this sort of alarm system. That would cost money. As you look down the ship, the corridor that you've just come down there, you can see all of the different schools of children filing into rooms and then closing the doors.
Oh, well, that seems to be some sort of lockdown procedure.
Everyone except for Babby Telemachus.
Oh! Let's follow her.
Yeah.
I bet she knows some stuff.
Is she headed somewhere?
She's heading towards a section of wall.
Well, I don't see what else we got to do. Let's go for it.
Yeah, and then maybe we could find Young.
Yep.
No, I don't know if any of you have seen Rugrats. Do you remember that show, Rugrats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Baby Telemachus reaches into their diaper and pulls out a screwdriver.
Yes.
And starts undoing the wall panel.
Oh, I like them.
Yes. I love this. I told you it was a good idea to follow her.
And when this wall panel comes away, she toddles into it. This is crawling height for you adults, but...
Yeah, I would like to crawl through it. Oh, I mean, are we going? I'm going. You can come if you want to.
Everything else is locked. We might as well go through our only entrance through a person who seems similar to someone else we know. Seems our best bet.
Right, seems logical, right?
Yep. Let's do it.
Captain's had a bad influence on you, Terrell.
I think Terrell is just done.
Terrell is officially broken.
They enter into another section of they sort of go up a slight slope. It looks like an air duct or something. There's another section of wall that's already open that they toddle out of, are now on floor 55.
Is this clearly indicated somewhere?
No, but you've gone up enough to know you've gone up a story.
Oh no. Well, let's see where this takes us.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't supposed to go past 52. We were already at 54, so what difference can 55 really make at this point?
I told you that the rules were clearly stated that you cannot go on floor 52 and you cannot go on floor upwards. We are neither on 52 nor upwards. It's okay.
Well,
Trust me, back in my land, I am known for my intelligence. So, like, trust me on this one.
What's the equivalent of an insight check?
Sense.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can. An 11's as good as a pro. Young, if you would like to try and deceive, I will need a... What's the closest thing we've got? It might be stealth. No, negotiation. I'll need a negotiation check that beats an 11. So how does this look?
Young's really bad. Who, like, right? First of all, you've seen Young this whole time, who cannot logic, and so he's just like, yeah, he says it just like that. Like, I am known for this in my land.
You just revealed to me that most everything you told me earlier was a lie. So
I can't tell
I'm
you
going
anything.
along with you. It's fine, but clearly we don't know where we're going, and it is not safe. Let's proceed.
Wait, when did I ever lie to you? I am not a liar.
You all claimed you're not from the ship. You're all clones of some sort. There's a tiny Allura who's actually a Telemachus.
Okay, in my defense, I didn't know that. So if I was lying to you, I was lying to myself and to my brain.
All right. I don't think there's any malicious intent. Otherwise, I would not be following you. I think we're
Does
all
this
right.
face scream malicious intent?
No, it really does not. It screams, we're accidentally going to fall into our death, but let's please continue.
I'm personally offended. Okay, my heart has been broken one too many times today. Or too many times, I guess, at this point.
I'm sorry. I'm not the best. Mostly I work behind computers, and I don't have to do the whole people thing, and obviously I'm not real good at it. And so I apologize, but I still believe most of what I said to be true.
That doesn't help. You know, I feel like we need to sit down and get some, like, lessons with you. You know, there was this one time I helped out this young couple, and I gave them really great dating advice. I feel like I'm this life guru for people. So we can do that. When we have time, we'll sit down when we're not on urgent business, when Kaio isn't gone, and apparently I don't know where she is, and there's these alarms that I'm pretty sure are her, because that's Kaio. But anyway, let's then I'll sit down and I'll give you some lessons on, like, how to people.
The toddler toddles up to a large tube. You can see next to it are packages, and they type in the there's a little keypad, and you can see them type 8733. And they put themselves in this tube in one of these little modules, and whoop.
Would you like to replicate what we just witnessed?
Young goes and pushes all the buttons. Not in the correct order.
Please, no, wait, please, wait. Can I please fix this?
As we resolve that situation, why don't we go back down to Kaio, Sakura, and Valian? I'm afraid, Kay, that your friends are no longer at the door.
That's fine. They've got work to do as well. Is the adult Telemachus here with us?
The adult Telemachus has been missing.
Wait.
Great.
Since you started looking at the Project K stuff and you all got really involved, you've lost track of them.
Fine.
Wait
Well,
a second. You said you didn't know where Bertolicus was.
I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah.
That was just me asking Scrat.
If the captain noticed such things, he would probably be a little concerned by that, but he's not.
Right. Well, there's nothing else. If there's nothing else you can tell me, if there's nothing else you can shoot, you don't even know. You don't even know where she's from. Fine. Well, in that case, I want to go back out there. I want to.
The specimen? I can tell you where the specimen's from.
You didn't tell me when she was from.
Oh, when, difficult to say. I know in galactic years.
Sure, why not?
It was year minus 42.
Okay, wonderful. That's a great number. A wonderful number. What a coincidence.
SST, since space travel.
Okay, and what year did space travel originate, I suppose? In the old calendar?
Zero.
Do we know this answer? Do we know what year it is currently?
Valiant might. Valiant or Sakura might. Give me a job knowledge check.
Let's see. Where is that?
It's near the
There it
bottom.
Ooh, 9.
It's a 9.
This is perfect. Good.
Uh,
No, see, I very yes. What is Sakura's answer?
Well, Valiant's answer would have been 1982.
Okay.
Whereas Sakura is aware, on As Good as a Pro, that there's several answers to this question, but they know the one that's galactically recognized. Obviously, the first Apollo 11 mission was made in the 60s, but the date refers to the first time that a Voyager could actually go out on an exploration mission. And that happened, 0 coincided with the year maths 2056.
Sakura will say 2056.
2040.
And at the same
2040. 2040.
2040.
And at the same time, the captain's going to go 1982.
So she's from 1998.
No.
What?
Don't listen to the captain.
No. That was I was saying that's 2040 minus 42.
Sorry, minus 32.
32. I see. Well, if there's nothing else you can tell me in here, then I want to go back out there.
Did I maths right? Is that your birth year?
She is about 21. So her birth year would be
98.
Okay, I mathed slightly wrong. Let's say it is 98. Whatever it was, it works out as 98.
well, yeah, whatever it was. Okay.
I
And
think your first answer was right.
and that was
42.
that. And that
That's
was,
because we started in 2018, not 19.
yeah. I see. Well, I'm going back out there. There's nothing else you can show me in here, and I've got things to do.
Okay. Well, Kay, I feel much happier with your progress. You seem to be handling your emotions very well. I'm as one of the chief scientists, I'm very proud.
Don't patronize me.
I'm sorry. I have a measure of pride in you. And she begins to walk away, and then she stops. You might be interested in this specimen.
And Kaya looks.
It's completely unique.
She walks over to have a closer look. What do you mean unique? Who is it?
There was some sort of fault in the in this batch. For a start, there's only one, and for a second, there's a slight genetic. It's not perfect. We made a agreement with the Earth Mother that should we encounter one of these, we would gift it to her as a child, back in her own timeline.
When are they going back to their own timeline?
Well, at the moment they are in stasis. We've got a really interesting time development. There's an absolute wonder up there. Her name's Telemachus. She's a genius. She can do everything with time. She created this time capsule, so really we can send them back at any time.
I see. Why haven't you sent them back already then, if you've got this freedom? Why do you have to keep them here?
We're waiting to be back in Galactic Sector 246312.
I see. What do you mean different? What was different about this specimen? Apart from, you said imperfect, in what way?
They didn't have immunity to the primary disease.
I see.
That's our test. I'm surprised you don't remember this, Kay. You're all resistant to the primary disease.
Let's just say my memory banks are a little squiffy right now. I'm going back out there. You should send those two back as soon as you can. It's not right to keep a mom and a baby like this.
Okay. And before we leave, we'll pan back up to Terrell and Young.
Was I able to press the correct numbers in?
I was gonna say you probably got to Young right before he's been told enough times to stop, and so he's gotten very good at stopping. Thanks, Kaio.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I just think that Terrell would have seen you punching in the wrong numbers, and she would have been like, wait, oh my gosh, wait, and just punch in the same code that little Telemachus had punched in. I'm like, okay, now, baby.
Do you remember the numbers?
8722?
So close.
8733.
So close. 8733. Do you get in one shuttle? They're quite tight. It's going to be a bit of a squeeze.
We're friendly.
Can I do a quick scan? What does this... Where are we going? What is this? I'm not quite as adventurous, I think.
Yeah, Young's like buckling himself. I don't know if there's buckles, but he's buckling himself in and like...
Please
ready to go!
Your refined education, Terrell. That's one of the noble checks.
Noble checks, refined education.
Oh.
Famous in space. This is going up. This is a private mail delivery service to a secret compartment of the ship, otherwise inaccessible.
Go in it.
Okay, I don't think this was intended for humans, but I guess we're doing this. And, like, is getting inside. Excuse me for squishing in. Let's go.
And as you get in, the G-force squishes you both together. As you are launched up and are deposited on a pile of cylinders.
Can I pick up a cylinder?
Yeah, they're all varying shapes and sizes. They've all got different. They've all got the same shaped rubber rings on to create the vacuum in the pipe. But they're all varying sizes, and it's very clear that whoever this is hardly ever opens their mail. There's just a pile of them with no organisation. Most of them still full of packages. But towards the door, you can see baby Telemachus toddling through the open doorway.
I'm gonna grab one, and I'm gonna follow her, but I'm also gonna open up the thing. I want to see who this is too.
says to Professor Greenway.
I'm gonna throw it down. Be all mad. And then I'll follow. I'll follow Telemachus. More.
Tara will pick up what Young threw down and will follow. Because I'm curious.
As you head into the next room, you can hear a mumbling.
Is it a man mumbling or a woman mumbling?
It is a man mumbling. It kind of
that's
sounds a bit like your voice, Young. Not the same, not like a clone, but similar.
It's probably somebody related to me. I'm assuming this is the Professor Greenway. I don't know if I want to deal with this. So I start walking to the mumbling voice.
Towards it.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you can start to hear things before you get to the door. And, you hear him turn and he says, "Ah! There you are, Telemachus. I wondered where you'd been." And, you sort of hear, like... Telemachus never made baby sounds. They're just a very quiet baby, but you can hear them be picked up. Yeah, there you are, my perfect little specimen. You're completely resistant, aren't you? 100% resistant? Yes, you are. We're gonna have to do some more tests on your brother, though. I'm sure we'll fix him.
Spoiler alert, they don't.
Hurtful.
Scrap. I'm gonna hover outside. Like, I'm just gonna stop before I get to the doorway and kind of just stand up the other side of the doorway so that hopefully they don't see me. And just listen.
Do you want to see the plague? The master plague? Do you want to see it? Thanks to you, I'm resistant too. Yes, I am. I don't know why your serum doesn't work on your brother. And you hear the sound of a panel opening. Do you want to peek?
Yeah, I think I might go in. Oh, I'll be like, do you want to come in? I'm going. This is my father. I have a few words to say.
It seems to me like this was never actually our mission. It was always yours. So maybe you should go ahead.
You know, I still don't know what the mission is. Nobody ever told me.
Right now I think it's just whatever you need to do.
What I need is to get back to Kyle. But what I want is to get answers from this man who calls himself my father. I walk in.
You can see the person. Can you describe what they look like, Young? They look like you, but about 50 years older with blonde hair.
So it's probably like an average height male with like piercing blue eyes, who I feel like Young probably got his way of dressing from this man too. So it's like, you know, a button-up shirt, very like professional, like the, you know, people who dress professional even in private. Just a very well-cut man. Yeah, who has probably like the very clean-cut blonde hair. I don't know what other words to use to describe somebody. I'm really bad at descriptions.
As you round the corner, you can see him facing a glass cylinder that looks a lot like a cryotube, except inside is a sort of helix pattern black swirling, which reminds you a lot of Sam.
I really wish Kyle was here right now. And he's actually going to say that out loud.
And Professor Greenway just turns and looks at you.
Hello, Father.
You're mistaken, I have no sons.
I'm sorry. Right, you're not my father.
Who are you? You look like me, you have my looks.
I mean, I think you know who I am more than I do, but
Are you Philip?
I would be Telemachus's brother.
Philip! How did you survive the plague? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know Telemachus must have sent you here as some sort of, like, jape to try and get me to figure out exactly how I did it.
Do you have no regard for what you did to me? What did you do to me, actually? What hell have you put me through?
I haven't done anything. What are you talking about? Philip, you're right over there. And he points to a cot where there is a small child cooing.
I mean, what do you plan to do to me?
I don't plan to do a thing. I'll figure out how to get the serum that works on your sister to work for you, and then you'll be immune to the plague, which is surely going to scour the universe at some point.
Yeah, why do you want this plague to scour the universe? Don't you want to stop the plague?
Yes, exactly. You can't cure a plague without studying it, though, so I had to create it first.
You couldn't have created it in a much more, like, contained environment?
The way I see it, it would have happened eventually, one way or another. That's just science. Things happen eventually. All I'm doing is accelerating the process.
Yeah, who are you to accelerate that process, though? I mean, that's kind of... Have you never taken an ethics course? I've never taken an ethics course, and even I know that's wrong.
These ethics courses. No, I believe in destiny.
You really are a scientist if you don't believe in ethics courses.
Yes, no, I'm a scientist through and through. I don't see the point of them. But what I do see the point of is finding the thing that makes your mark for the rest of time. How can
you make your mark for the rest of time if you destroy time? Like, if you destroy everything?
Like the Greenway vaccine. It's my life's work.
Yeah, spoiler alert, it doesn't work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll just take time.
It won't work. You're going to destroy everything before it works. I hate to tell it to you. You can be arrogant all you want, but guess what? Stuff happens. You're not capable. What?
Philip, what happened? Did we have some sort of fallout when you were a teenager or something? You're here to disrupt my work, aren't you? Sabotage.
I don't know if what I'm doing is exactly sabotaging. I'm more like trying to...
You don't understand, Philip. You don't understand.
You don't understand.
This is going to be the cure that cures all things. You can't sabotage this. This is the thing that will save humanity.
I mean, you can believe that all you want. It doesn't make the fact that you're about to destroy this world, or I guess this universe, any less true.
And as you say that, there is not a silent alarm that goes off. Everyone hears this as bwah, bwah, bwah. Security alert. Master Plague breach on floors 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. And it keeps climbing.
What is that?
That's the get out of here alarm.
No. That's the quarantine alarm. We'll lock down this room. As long as none of us are infected, we'll all be fine.
No. I need to go and find Young.
We need to get back to our ship.
In this room, please make me a perception check.
Do-do-do-do-do. Oh my god.
Valian, you notice like a blackness creep across Sakura's neck.
Do I have a sidearm?
Of course you do.
Captain Rash is going to be very rash about this. And just put the gun right up to Scientist Lady's head and like, open the door, open the door, open the door.
Wait,
open
before you open the door.
Open the door. Open the door.
Before you open the door, send that woman and that child back to where they came from.
Look,
right now.
Look. We're under quarantine. Everything is disabled. I can override some things, but not everything. But hear me out before you blow me away.
Yes.
I'm immune to the plague. Project K is immune to the plague. Clearly, Sakura is not immune to the plague.
I don't think I am immune to this plague.
Of course you are. You're part of Project
No,
K.
no, you don't understand. I'm not immune to this plague because that's me.
Right.
I'm not from here.
Well, look, protocol is if there's been a breach in this room, everyone who's not immune to the plague gets terminated. And on that note, we're going to pan upstairs. Terrell, Philip, you have been sent here to sabotage things. You won't get away with this, Philip. And he grabs hold of Telemachus, steps back into the room, looks at Philip and goes, "Baby Philip," and says, "Well, I guess you're your problem now," and presses the button, and a door closes, and you hear a.
So I'm sorry. So did the professor leave with the two toddlers?
Just Telemachus. He pointed at Philip and said, "I guess that's your problem now."
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I will grab baby young. And I will walk out. And I'll say, well, don't remember what started with you. I don't know what you heard and what you didn't hear, but the professor left. He's responsible for the plague. Look at it's little me, though. Also, I think there's been like a plague on all the floors, and I'm immune. Don't know if he's immune. Don't know if you're immune.
It sounded like the professor said Philip was not.
Right, but I'm here. Oh, maybe I'm not immune. I don't know. I'm willing to take the risk, though.
There is a chart at the bottom of the bed. Just handing that out there. It's not like a fun nursery room. This is literally like a hospital crib.
Oh, walk over, grab the chart, read it really quick, like instantaneously.
As opposed to experiments E and T, the boy we are naming Philip was born naturally to Alara number 42.
Oh, he's not immune because he's not a clone. He's a real baby. Do you think if we put him in a mail pod, he might be okay? Maybe we sealed him up? Oh, no.
I mean, we could certainly try. We might as well. They can't mess him up more than they messed me up.
Telemachus steps into the room. Adult Telemachus.
Oh.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he left in an escape pod with you, baby you.
Yeah, unfortunately necessary.
Also, we're not brother and sister. Why did you tell me that we were?
Well, we kind of are. I was born from a different Alara. Test tube, but
Yeah.
still that counts. don't you think?
I mean, yeah, you look like you're sad if I say no, so I'm just gonna say yes, but I don't understand what's going on. Here you go. I hand her little Philip. Or young, as he's better.
I can't do that.
What am I supposed to do with this? It's me. How is me holding young me any better than you holding young me?
Well, you don't have the plague.
So you see, like, Philip kind of, he doesn't drop the baby, but, like, there's that, like, moment of, like, he's shocked, so he, like, lets go a little bit, and then he, like, realizes really quickly and, like, grabs onto little Philip again.
She lifts up her arm and reveals a black mark. Now, I've had this for years. I don't think it's contagious, I don't think it's spreading, but I don't want to risk it. So best if I stay here until you and Kaio get back on your ship where a portal will open. If a portal doesn't open, I left one of my bracelets under your bed. Just press the year you want to go back to, and you can go home.
Okay, but what do I do with him? Or me?
Well, his birth father is on the chart. You could take it back to a younger version of him.
Wait, you want me to take him back with me? Is this what you're saying?
Look, I've let this play out once. I lied when I said I haven't done this mission before. The plague takes the entire ship, and you don't exist. That's why I did some quantum riffraff to come and get you to save you.
Why did you do that?
I have weird plague things. I'm hoping you do too, but I'm not sure how you fit in yet.
Okay, as long as we're both clear that it wasn't for, like, my happiness or anything, then...
I'm really sorry, I'm a
I'll
bigger
do this.
picture thinker.
No, I was serious when I said I'm glad that you did not do this for my own happiness, because it didn't work out. Okay, let's go.
Oh, Young, I'm sorry.
Young's already walking away.
Oh.
Sorry, Telemachus.
And as they're going, she's like, if I could, I'd hug you.
Bye. Oh, he turns to Terrell and before he leaves, and he's like, "Okay, let's go." And then he walks away.
As you head back to the tube, just before the tube closes, you hear Telemachus break down into sobs.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Why don't we go back to the other room?
Open the door, 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 open the door.
No. Chaos draws the katana. Send those two home. Now, if you override the system, just do it.
Look, if I do that, I'll have to entrust it to a courier, and the only courier the company uses is SSPS. Have you ever used SSPS?
And if you don't, they'll die of plague. Or everyone else will die, and they'll be stuck in these chambers for God knows how long.
I would like to know exactly what this thing is that I have.
Well, if the sensors are reading it right, that's the Master Plague.
And what's that?
It's our goal. The thing we keep quarantined to try and solve. Our vaccine is working towards saving it. And so far we haven't found a vaccine to cure it, but we have found a way to immunize through cloning.
So I'm screwed.
Yes. And
Is it airborne? Is it airborne contagious?
this is the Master Plague. It's every way contagious that you can think of.
Ah.
Get those two out of here. Your quarantine has failed. Trust them to the courier service. I don't care. Do it.
If they have the plague, I'll be endangering the entire Earth.
I can tell you right now they probably don't, because I'm still here and I haven't disappeared.
Sakura will try and get as far away from anyone as she can.
Okay, look. I'll do it. I'm gonna make my way over to the terminal by the pod, okay?
Captain, kill me now. I don't want to affect anyone.
That's probably for the best.
Okay.
Wow, you just did that, huh?
He wanted it. She's smart and said to. Get me out. You can keep her.
Okay, I'm smart if I told you to turn the gun on yourself next.
Oh, no, and I shoot her in the knee. Get me out.
No! And then I point the sword at the captain. Calm down! Calm down. She has to send these two to safety. They are innocents. They're civilians. Do you understand that? Do you understand? If you understand anything, you understand these two are innocent civilians and they need to be taken out of harm's way. Stand down, sir!
Oh, yeah, save them, but save me.
You see black
Frankly, they're more
tendrils
important than you.
rising from Sakura's corpse. Like tentacles.
Send them out now!
Okay, look, I'm going over, I'm doing it. And she's going to head over to the panel and start typing. Do you watch what she types?
Yes, I think so. This is literally me.
She loads up the termination sequence.
Okay, Kaio chops off that arm.
She falls to the ground. Please, Kaio. I know that you are combat trained, but we can resolve this issue without violence.
I gave you an option to resolve it without violence, and you dismissed it.
Look, all I have to do is press the enter key, and then everything is saved, and she makes a dive for it.
I will try and get there first.
I will also try to shoot her first, since this seems
I need
important.
an attack roll from... No! Initiative rolls, everyone! That's how we're going to resolve this. Initiative rolls.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna disappear.
Except for me.
Except for... I'm very sorry.
sad.
Sorry, Sakura.
Wait, do you need it? We don't need to do it, right? Because we're not.
No, you're fine. You're
Okay,
fine.
perfect. I just wanted to make sure.
So, you both dive for the console, you to block, her to do, but, Valiant, you get the first shot. In your inventory tab, what do you have in your inventory tab?
Oh, I have not looked at that tab yet. Oops.
That's okay.
Clicky.
Hang on a second, give me just 2 seconds.
I think Oh, there we go.
-2. Disruptor pistol. So, to roll a attack roll, you simply have to press the accuracy button on the left, and you have to beat the initiative. 11, 9, just beats an 8. On the right, you can see the damage dice.
Yes.
12 points of damage is going to be an automatic crit. Automatic death. How does this look?
I think it just hits her just right in the back somewhere and just drops her on the floor before she can get to the panel.
You are now out of initiative.
Okay. I kind of dash. I look to the terminal. Is there any way I can? Is there anything I can do to work out how to send them off safely?
Make me a. Job knowledge check.
I'm gonna spend a reroll.
You still have another reroll.
There's also black goo coming to kill me.
Maybe.
Okay, fine. This is it. I'm spending my last reroll to save my life. Oh my god, Jesus, literally the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same.
I have a reroll. I'll toss a reroll on that.
Tossing another
Can I say-
reroll in?
I might. Look, do you have any idea how this works? Could you work this? You're from here.
Valiant,
I can try. I feel like we're gonna wish we had Terrell.
Valiant, could you also do a job knowledge check then?
I sure will try to click that button real well. Do-do-do-do. Oh, please.
Critical success! Well, this is
good.
this is what you get from it, Captain Grey.
Yes.
No! You don't know how this machine works. Hang on. You can't figure out how to abort the termination process. You can't figure out how to send it via SSPS or what that includes. But what you can tell is that if you cut the module out of the thing, you could take it with you.
Could we carry a full-grown woman? I mean, the baby's one thing.
You won't be able to carry the woman.
Can we let her out of there the way you let me out? She at least can have a chance.
The captain wheels and points at Sakura and just goes, Sakura! Oh.
I want to try and I try and like release her.
Oh no! You cut baby you out. I'll get her out.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the pod then.
You have the baby pod. The tentacles are moving towards you.
I guess I hold the pod in one arm and like try and hold the sword to keep them at length in the other. Just get her out quickly. We haven't got long, and she won't be immune either.
Do you let the tentacles touch the blade?
I mean, if they're gonna touch me, if they don't touch the blade.
As they touch the blade, the light starts to turn from white to black. As it slowly expands up the blade.
I drop it.
As you drop it, the light goes out, but the hilt turns black and is absorbed. Captain, job knowledge to do this.
Oh no! Oh, reroll that.
Save my mom.
Eh?
7, that's pretty good. You can tell that if you try and cut out the mum in the same way, it will start the termination process.
Is there not a way just to wake her up the way me and Young did?
Shouldn't have shot Sakura yet. Is there a power supply readily visible?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot the power supply. This totally works in the movies.
As you shoot the power supply, the lights go down, and a red light appears above the thing, flashing.
Does that mean it works? Is she coming out?
Tell you what, you get out of here. I'll stay with her and make sure we catch up. Get back to the ship.
But you won't make it. I mean, I've seen you run.
I know, but I also have the captain's override for the special elevator. Just get Blister to fly you somewhere safe.
Okay, but you follow quick. Okay, don't just bring her out as soon as she gets out. Okay.
Yep. And he's gonna turn and just start shooting at the black tentacles to try to push them back.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I guess KO's gonna try and get out with the mini her.
Yeah. Give me a sense check. On a 7, you know the door's made of Durasteel, but the wall just looks like plaster.
Okay, well.
But you've just got rid of your blade.
I did have a Wakizashi as well.
Unfortunately, the Wakizashi is just metal. Young and Terrell, you run back from the shaft down back towards the main room, I assume, where Kaio is and everything.
Yeah, I think so.
You can see through the window Kaio trying to get out.
To my side?
Is there some sort of a pad or something on the other side of the door that I can, like, try and release her with?
Of course, you can give me refined education or job knowledge.
Oh, I'm so nervous that I've had too many good rolls in a row.
It's okay. I have a backup plan.
Job knowledge? Aha!
Well, I don't need my backup plan, apparently.
Oh my god, that is one step off of
Critical success.
no,
Or what?
off of legendary status. Like Genghis Khan style legendary but space version.
What I'm here to
Like
do.
that's that's one step off of this action being Obi-Wan Kenobi level famous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's rolled higher than we've ever rolled in the entire campaign.
This is true. It's and it's the rolls are 100% legit as well. This is the pad comes to life in your hands, Terrell. You can override the override.
I do that.
Kaya, the door opens.
You muted.
Rachel, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, she's trying to make her way to the door as best she can, but she's really hesitating and keeps kind of getting back. Like, Valiant, come on, the door's opening, they're outside!
All right, almost done in here. Just go. We'll be right behind you.
Valiant, as you shoot at the glass a few times, it begins to crack. And this body falls on top of you.
I'm not a doctor. You grab and go.
No, it falls on top of you, knocking you down.
Oh dear.
And as you go down, you feel someone grip your shoulder. Except it's not someone.
Can I see to the door?
Yes.
Are they through the door?
Are they?
Kao's in the entrance looking back. Does she see this?
You'll see the plague take both Valiant and your mother.
Yeah, she's just standing there for the moment, just can't really process or say anything, and Young and Terrell probably see this.
Yeah,
Can Valiant's last action be to shoot the inside panel to try to drop the door closed?
Yes, indeed you can.
Rule of cool.
Rule of cool, it goes off. Rule of cool, it goes off. You shoot the panel starts to close. Kaya, you have to make a decision. Stay and die, go and live.
She legs it out the door, like, just clutching this pod. We need to get back to shit.
You see Young with a young, by the way. But also, he still has.
Kaya has a mini Kaya, Young has a mini Young.
Let's just go back. Let's go back.
Okay. I'll follow you, Kyle.
You run, you can get into the elevator. The elevator's in shutdown.
Does no one have stairs anymore?
Terrell, do you know how to? Can you work your magic on this?
Terrell, save us!
Can I try to?
Yes,
I'm so glad that Terrell didn't die.
I know. This worked out very well.
Job knowledge or refined education.
I'm gonna get 2 1s. I'm gonna.
No, it's not. It's
You've
not.
got rerolls. That's a 9. That's pretty good. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the 9.
You're gonna take the 9?
Yeah.
On a 9, there might be extra circumstances. There might be I'll warn you. There might be success with failures.
I'll take it.
So as you're pressing the buttons, you can figure out how to override the override. But when you pull your finger away, there's a black sort of ink spot on your finger.
Oh boy. Well, this doesn't look great.
Wait. You too? I was half convinced you were android.
That would have been ideal, but unfortunately, no. That's not the case. Are we already headed down?
Yeah, it's working. It's going.
Okay. You guys just stay on that side and I'll stay over here, okay?
But Terrell, I told you all my secrets.
I know, and
Wait,
now
wait,
I
wait.
can't tell them
Is it on your hand? Is it on your hand? Is it anywhere
Yeah?
else?
I don't know.
Oh, Kyle, I know what you're thinking, and I can't watch. And then I turn around, cover my eyes, and then I cover little Kaio's eyes.
I want to take the Wakizashi and just try and take the hand off. Don't move.
Please make me an accuracy roll.
Oh god.
The good news is I get a +1 in this, so
You also have a fumble point from earlier.
I do. I've got another one saved up, so I will use one of those. A 12 scrat.
The 12's gonna hit. The hand comes off.
Okay. Find that and get the heck away from that hand.
As the hand comes off, or as you start swinging, the motion, you feel a stir from the pod next to you. As Baby Kaio's eyes open, and its first act witnessed is a hand being removed.
No.
Its eyes
put a cloth
open.
over the
Wait, no, I was covering it. I was covering her
Baby Kaio.
eyes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Baby
No, I
Young.
wasn't
So
gonna
who's covering Baby
No.
Young's eyes?
I had turned away, and then I had I wasn't facing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Stay away from the hand. Stay away from the hand. Stay away from the hand.
Okay. Oh.
This isn't a lightsaber either, so there's no
It's just a nasty bleeding wound.
Yeah,
It's
when
not
you
even
cut the
cauterized.
scientist, it was cauterized. This is not.
If there's any sort of, if I have like a belt or anything to make a tourniquet.
Our medic died.
Oops.
But there's the ship ahead of you.
Okay, let's go.
We've gotta go. We've gotta run. And we leg it.
As you get towards the ship, Terrell, can you make me a drinking check?
Oh god, please roll well.
I feel like you chose this one on purpose.
It's the closest thing. It's the closest thing that we have to Constitution is
No
drinking.
one has any rerolls. You got some rerolls.
You've got
I have
rerolls.
Yeah, you use your reroll. Use your reroll.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You do have another reroll.
This is literally your life.
Okay. Last one.
Oh, no.
A 6 is not a fumble.
I'm gonna give her my reroll.
That's one more
I
reroll.
have a fumble point. If it's a 7, is that a success?
You have to tell me you're using the fumble point before you roll, though.
Use it now. Use it now.
Yeah. Use my reroll and use that fumble point.
Okay, I'll do that. So I add 1 into drinking and then hit thing.
7. 7's pretty good.
We saved Terrell, maybe.
Hopefully.
For another minute.
On a 7, you also make it to the ship.
Oh my god.
Scrap. Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
I still have I never took the gauntlet off my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So can I put it on to Terrell's stump, as it is medically referred to, and see if that, hopefully that helps her as we go along.
Well, Terrell, with this gauntlet on, it does cling to your wrist a little, but without fingers to manipulate it, it's just a blunt instrument.
I'm really sorry, but the plague would have taken over your whole body, and it would have been too late.
No, it's fine. I just
And-
need to do one thing. Can I use whatever data analysis crap I have to double check? I want to see if I have the plague because I'm not getting on the ship with them if I have it.
Give me a job knowledge check. Or refined education.
Oh, that's a nice roll though.
On an 11, you're a data analyst. Your P number is 0.65 that you have the plague.
Wait, is it above or below?
It's below 0.85, which means the sample the sample size isn't big enough to tell. But there's a strong chance.
I already told you, Young. I don't think this mission was ever about us. I think it's about you, and I think you guys should go.
And of course, they are now bleeding into your gauntlet.
Oh no, no gauntlet! I'm
You
so
lost the
sorry.
gauntlet!
Oh, I thought I was gonna lose the gauntlet anyway. I never expected to keep the gauntlet. It was too cool.
Like there's still a chance somewhere in that space station there was some kind of serum. I don't know. There might still be something. But I mean, you won't be alone.
Hey, look! If you're out there and getting out of here before this shit, they're bringing down the shutters.
Oh, no.
We need to get out of here.
You better go. He's not gonna wait. I'll go look for something upstairs. It's fine.
Okay, just tell all 1,000 of the rest of me to look after you and stuff. Okay.
Okay, good luck in whatever other
Warning.
weird things you have to do. Bye.
Warning.
Leg it.
Plague affecting immune samples. Warning.
Hey!
Warning.
Run!
As you jump onto the ship, it starts lifting up as Blister drags it along the floor without taking off. Landing equipment ripped away, squeezes under the blast door as it's coming down, so the ship enters space sort of like this, and then levels back out again. It's you do the whole Star Trek thing.
Wow.
And young Kaio, you are on the ship
Okay.
with your
the
young
co-
ones.
The bridge. There'll be a portal. We can take them back to where they're meant to be.
Yeah. First, we need to. Can we go? I need to go to my quarters. Telemachus told me that that there's a bracelet there that could get us back just in case, and I feel like it's something we should grab either way. It's under my bed. I don't know where my bed is though. Nobody ever showed us to our beds. Nobody ever showed us to our rooms. But we got to figure this out.
Okay. Just lead the way.
As you're going, the Argo 37 screen comes down at various points in the thing and just goes blah, 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 blah. Hello! Yeah, no, I can't figure out how to get this thing working. I've tried just pouring beer in it, and at least it stopped throwing mumbo jumbo at me. We're into space now. I'll go into warp in about... oh, no.
I guess we're just trying to gun it to find the quarters.
Yeah. I want to
can-
find.
You can get back to the... you can get back to your room.
Yeah. Can I look under the bed?
There is a bracelet.
I grab it and I book it to the bridge.
When you get on the bridge, you can see Blister sitting in the pilot seat.
You probably shouldn't let him. Who's letting him fly? Is there a portal here though?
No portal appears.
Okay, what now?
It's okay, Kaio. I think this bracelet is supposed to open a portal for us. We just have to enter the year we want to go back to.
What? It's not about where we want to go. We've got to take these two back, or the cycle will be broken, and we can't try and fix this.
So what you're saying is the year we want to go back to is 1997? Is this what we all decided?
No. We need to go back to when we were this age.
Oh, right. You're smart. This is why you're the smart one. What is that, like
There are
2000?
some settings left in the bracelet Telemachus has set it up to go to Terra in System 236412 on the year 2000.
Okay, Kaya, let's go.
This isn't
you
over.
ready?
This is. We're going to come around again. We haven't fixed anything. All we've done is make sure the cycle happens. If anything, the cycle's already broken because I'm going to grow up without a mother and I can't even. I don't understand. I can still remember her. So what?
I don't know how this time stuff works, but all I know is that this is what Telemachus told me to do. And this is all I know to do.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have a better idea, Kaio, I don't know. I really don't know what to do here.
I have no ideas. Let's just do what she said. That's all we've been doing for a while.
Then Young puts Young in one arm, and then he goes and like he grabs so he like grabs like Kaio's like wrist, kind of, I guess, because he can't get to her hand, and like kind of just gives it like that gentle like it's going to be okay squeeze. And then he pushes whatever button makes it go.
Everything turns white around you for a second. As you have a tunnel open before you, much like the one Telemachus made.
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
And that's
Walk
where we'll
through.
end this week's episode of Revising Ryutama.
That's a good job. These are guest stars because I feel like we would have upset a lot of people.
Ooh,
Everyone okay?
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That
was
the
amazing.
getting sick was the potion that we rolled, so that worked nicely.
Oh no.
And the fact that everybody was saying don't eat the sandwiches from the very beginning.
Sandwiches.
Those freaking sandwiches.
Yeah, the sandwiches put in the cryo chamber. The all of the mop equipment, you might be pleased to know, was put in the cryo chamber right next to the sandwich prep room.
Yeah.
Best place for it, you know. I haven't got to walk so far to go and clean the kitchen.
Alistair is so haunted for wrecking my ship. Ugh.
Well, everyone, here we are at the
That was
end.
gonna kick his ass as a ghost.
I didn't kill anyone this session. I'm just going to point that out there.
No, but you chopped someone's arm off.
To save them!
Yeah!
Not-
What about the
not-
scientist?
Yeah, to save her from me!
And it was supposed to be with the
I think-
lightsaber one.
Any situation where you're arguing the fact that you didn't kill anyone against the fact that you just maimed a bunch of people.
It was for their own good, scrap.
Evidently. Let's go round and do the wrap up. Sam, do you want to take this?
Oh, wait, like, do the thing, like, call
Yeah,
on
do the thing. Do the thing.
Okay.
Take it away, Sam.
Yeah, my Twitch still isn't
That's okay. Do it in the.
working, so we're gonna get it in Sam order. So we'll start with Jess. So I don't know. Yeah, so just tell us like where you're at and what your favorite moment was, or like where people can find you and your favorite moment.
I don't know. There were so many, but just the fact that I really loved the Argo series, and then this was in the Argo series, and then this was, oh my gosh, there were so many good moments where it was like, oh, you're clearly hinting at this thing right now.
Yes! I know! It was so great!
All that, oh my gosh, all of that was so good, and
You
just
could see my face the whole time.
the captain being a doofus was pretty wonderful. I loved it. Oh my gosh, and just the moments between Young and Kaio were so I forgot it was like on camera.
Yes.
I'm just like making faces as you guys are having the most amazing moments. It was so good. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
The Young and Kyle moments. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting me play. I'm so glad I got to listen in and enjoy all your stuff. It was so good. I'm Jess. Like I said, go_JG on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me there. I do a mix of playing video games, and I play a lot of TTRPGs. Tomorrow, I'm actually running Grant Howitt's new Kobold one-page RPG, so that's gonna be fun. Gosh, I probably should have been more prepared, but that's, yeah. I do a podcast on Sundays and a whole bunch of stuff. That's me. Thanks for having me.
Cool. I think Scrat, tell me if I'm wrong, but if you have any links to put in like chat for your like podcasts and stuff, feel free to. I hope that's okay for me to say, Scrat. I think you said that before.
To this pro broadcaster, everyone, listen to her.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I sit on here every week. And then next we're gonna go over to Rachel.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, so thank you so much for this session, guys. I am Kay, and this was amazing. I'm kind of sad my mom died. That was a knock, but happens, I guess, when you live in a crazy alternate sci-fi future. Yeah, there were like a billion moments I loved in this whole series. Like getting the cool badass gauntlet and the sword that we basically just lost was amazing. I please we got good usage out of those. I loved everything my captain did. That was amazing. Terrell was so overwhelmingly competent in the face of disaster from everyone else. So I'm very proud there. And a wonderful medic absolutely did their best, but in the end, possibly infected us all.
Oh, I hope not. Oh my gosh, no.
So,
don't let's talk about have infected.
So yeah, I am at Talania on Twitter. You can find me on there. I do a lot of TTRPG art stuff. And in terms of streaming, obviously I'm here on Fridays. Well, I say I'm here on Fridays for Ryutama, but there's only one more left. Oh no. On Mondays, starting up again next week, I play in Blood on the Thames, which is a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition live stream, and it's also a podcast, which is really good fun. And then on Tuesdays, I play The Witcher TTRPG on Susanna Grace's channel, not this week, but the week after. And then on the other Tuesdays, I'm not doing that. I'm about to start a series with Nerdsmith called Final Rites, which is a whole full tiefling campaign about 3 tieflings who work aboard a river steamer that basically goes up and down the river Styx, taking people to hell. So that's wild and that's fun. And yeah, I'm just infinitely grateful as always that Scrat has me for this game, because it's been such a wild ride and so much fun. And that's all of my spiel, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you should all go check her out. Rachel does great stuff. Rachel has a special place in my heart. So,
even though
yes.
I break it every week.
You break it literally every week.
Yes.
You still have a special place in my heart.
Until I have a reputation as a fields merchant, I'm not trying hard enough.
Yeah. And so, okay, yeah. So next, let's go to Matt.
Hey, oh man, I love playing in this game. This was having a doofus captain in the middle of all this seriousness was a ton of fun to try to do. That poor boy did not know what he was doing in life. Not even his mother could save him from this one. I loved watching Terrell master every single system. It's very, very sad that she didn't survive to just save the rest of the world.
Seriously.
So you can find me and everything I do at fifthdraw.com. I have a couple podcasts that are currently running. Biggest one for me right now is Hard Reboot, where we take a public domain property and give it a fresh coat of paint. Me and a couple friends. It's a ton of fun. And yeah, we're rocking along on that.
Awesome. Yeah, go check that out. And then last person-ish is but certainly not least, you gotta always add that in. Is Potato.
You can find me on the Twitter at Potato Hollow, and always in chat. Always in chat. Oh my gosh, yes. Love this channel so much. My favorite moment was the fact that a thing I made up in the beginning, the sandwiches, just got pulled through the entire episode. That was the best.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, you could always find Potato in chat. He's the clip master for chat. But yeah, I guess that leaves me before Scrat. So my favorite moment was definitely all the successes that Terrell had on everything. That was so amazing. Oh my gosh. You like made up for our incompetency all season. I loved it. And yeah, so I'm Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Smallish Sam. You can find me here next Friday. For Ryutama, you can also find me here tomorrow. I will be running a Call of Cthulhu one-shot that hopefully will go okay. I'm not terrified. You're terrified.
Okay, we'll just all be watching, Sam.
Yeah, I know. So many people are watching, and are they like... I have like too much support.
Oh, you're talking about tomorrow? Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh man, so much pressure. But anyway, yep, that's it for me. Back to you.
Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. My favorite moment has got to be what shapes can a hand make?
Yes. I forgot about that.
That was possibly the best thing I've heard this season.
That was the yes.
I think the follow-up is equally as good though. Like, you have one. Try it.
I didn't know how else to respond.
Yeah, the comeback was just as good.
Yeah, tomorrow is a 12-hour stream in welcoming some new DMs and some new systems and some people practicing for live events. So we've got Travis starting us off at 1 PM. We'll be playing Aliens. Then Sam's at 4, right? Yeah, you're at 4 with some Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu, not Pulp Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu. I'll be playing a character named Hugh Jokeman. At 7 PM, we're playing D&D 5e. It's another spooky one-shot, where we're playing a game entitled Adventurers Inc. Where Are You? And I'll be playing a character called Baggy. And at 10 PM, we've got the Crafting Muse running Welcome to BB's Place, which you might have seen on Thursdays this season. And we'll be welcoming to for the first time both Tim Lanning and Random Tuesday or Lauren, who you might know from some other channels. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big day. And after tomorrow, we then start building up for the 24-hour stream next in a couple of weeks' time in aid of Bree's thing. And then yeah, that's all the things. Please take a moment to check out our links. There they all are, as the bot spams them at you. New things, the Streamlabs stuff, but you can still go and see all of our links there, all of our ways you can support us, all of our websites where you get 10 to 15% discount, and our sponsor information. Our main sponsors are Bird and the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, and we owe them a lot of thanks because they make all of this possible, especially Argo, as that was the Mage Hand Press sponsored game last season. So
that was amazing.
Yeah. Today we're going to go and raid Nerd Immersion. We're going to take our raid cry with us. Don't eat the sandwiches. I love it. Yeah. Have fun, everyone. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to press.
We found out what happens when you eat sandwiches.
Do it.
Everyone stop typing. I'm trying to copy the raid cry. Damn you all. There we go. I got it. Okay, so yeah, let's head over. Thanks for being here, everyone. Until next time, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you later on. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.